All right.
Yeah, this how we going through it. Break up real quick. Do it.
Hell yeah, we gon' live it up. They drop the haters crazy, we gon' burn the clutch. And ball outrageous, we gon' double up. It's all for the fam, cause all we got is us. Real nigga can't step on them. Protect at all costs, put a vest on them.
On the vest on them. And then we go on the rest on them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to a very special episode of Across the Way from the US to the UK. We've actually got some real Americans here, which is really cool. This is going to be a great episode, you lot, man. Thank you for tuning in. Episode 58, and this is a very special one right now. Before I introduce these lovely gentlemen, I will take it over there to my co-host, Dollar Bill.
What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yo, you already know what it is. Commissioner Trill, I'm in the building. You already know what it is. We got the all-star team here on the panel. You already know how we rock it. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves. What up, Todd? How you feeling? We got some super guests in the building, Todd. We got some super guests.
You can't say my secret name where I just sneak into places with that, bro. You can't. We talked about that. Sorry about that, you guys, man. Okay, Todd, I don't know what he's talking about. Joker. We do have an all-star panel, though. All right. I'll let these lovely gentlemen introduce themselves. First of all, age before beauty. Remy. My gosh. Remy, you introduce yourself, damn it. Jesus.
Co-host of Hard Talk USA with my brother Neutral over there. We finna bring back the spaces very soon here. We got a lot coming. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked for us. We're in a lot of group chats talking a lot of shit as well. I think that's very relevant to let people know.
And if anybody ever infiltrated those group chats, oh my God. Okay, Elon, keep the wall up. All right. Keep the wall up. Keep that wall up. And then we go to the beauty. Somebody who I hold in very high esteem, somebody who, I'm very proud of seeing everything that they're achieving at the minute right now. He'll be at the Nick Wall fight. We're going to talk about it in a second. I'll let him introduce himself. Sir?
You know what time it is. It's Mr. Neutral's in the house, the most hated Scotsman on Twitter. How's it going? Big up to iBoxingHub, big up to Ricco and Trill, and of course, my good friend Remy, part of the Hard Talk USA. It's my partner in crime right here, and we are here across the way. Chop it up with you fellas. I was going to say jokers. Jokes aside.
We are jokers, bro. We are jokers, bro. We are absolute hilariousnesses right now. But before we get into this massive episode, you lot, man, first of all, everybody who's tuning in from X on YouTube, please like, share, retweet. This is a very special episode. Yes, and we're going to go a little longer over time today. Yeah, so we're all going to have a good one. Before that, let's hear from our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to look as dripped out and as fresh as me, 40% off your total purchase, D-Rock Clothing, iBoxingHub 24, international shipping. So, Remy, you could order one if you really wanted to, I guess. Being in Syria, we can get there, so that's not too bad. Well, I suppose the first topic is on me with these amazing gentlemen here. So the first thing I have to talk about from the UK side of things has to be Connor Ben and Christopher Eubank Junioritis. All right, now let me. I shall indeed, Trill, and thank you for that. And what I am going to say is,
That's my man, Trill.
Where? Yep. A tornado flew around. Sorry. All right. So, okay. Conor Ben, Chris Eubank Jr. Let me set the scene, lads. All right. Now, as you guys are our guests first, Remy, I'll with you, and then obviously XYZ. Then we'll all get into it. Right, Conor Ben.
Interesting.
Conor. Right, wait. First, before you get into it, I'd like to say something real quick. Now, if you guys have not seen Piers Morgan USA, where Conor Ben and Christopher Eubank Jr.itis were separated by, security, because shit is real. I mean, stuff is real. I've only got 2 swear words left this episode. And Conor let slip, all right, that, Chris said, were the drugs in your system? Conor said they might not. Now, for me, and people like me, if I said, this is a tough one here. So I'm just going to go over there to you, Remy, and then we'll go around and try and dissect this, or crack the egg in this omelet. Let's go, Rems.
So I just want to be the first one to say, when they reintroduced this fight to our conscious again, I was 1000% against it, right? I actually like Chris Eubank Jr. a lot. He's one of those guys, like, his Creed story isn't so bullshit to me. And it's being quite honest. You know what I'm saying? I call Sons of Fighters Creed stories, but that's how I feel about Conor Ben. He's a Creed story. He's living off the Ben name. Eubank is actually trying to put in the work. I've been so happy with Eubank cooking him throughout this build. Like, I'm loving this. Like, y'all don't understand how much I'm happy about that, because I couldn't wait for them to be in this situation, because Eubank is a wordsmith, bro. He's very confident. And when he delivers these jabs, you see the look on Ben's face. He is out of his depths. I cannot wait to this fight. Everything that's been happening is just making me more excited about it. I don't give a damn if it's a first round knockout or whatever. I just need to see them two in the ring, because all of the hoopla and Ra, I'm not hating Ra. I love this fight, Ra, because I understand.
How do you feel, Ra? How do you feel? You hater, bro. Sorry, Remy, you go.
Yeah, Ra, I'm actually loving this. I cannot wait to see Eubank put on this boxing clinic. This buildup is on par with, like, I would say the hoopla around this fight is on par with Ryan and Devin. Like, these are two of the matchups I'm thinking of where it's like that much real animosity, and I love it. It seems authentic. It's not fake, and yeah, this fight, I'm excited. I can't wait to see Ben get beat up.
Okay, all right. Padre, and then here's that last sentence there. Padre, and then Trill, and then let's all just get in there.
God damn.
Tell them how you feel, Neutral. Tell them how you feel.
Remy did.
Let me hold a measure of, you know what I mean, decorum. Look, when this fight was announced, I'm like, oh no.
Ron's hilarious, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Just no. But all it took was an egg on your face, and it sold the fight to the casuals. Genius idea, probably. Cost him $100,000. Probably worth it, because the interest in the fight will, outweigh that massively. I wouldn't be surprised if the promoters paid it, just as thank you, Chris. You just sold that fight for me. We won't mention any names, but Mr. Neutral says, look, if the casuals want it, fine. You know, don't expect me to be interested in it. It's a shit fight. It's drug cheat versus a playboy. It's just shite. Mr. Neutral, it's just fucking shite.
Neutral called him a playboy. I'm fucking crying.
It went so left. Yeah, Padre, you go and then throw it. Then yeah.
I promise I did not know that's where he was gonna land, bro. I promise I did.
You lie. You're both co-hosts of the same show. Okay, that's just all right, Padre.
Neutral didn't tell me he felt this way about the fight. Ultimately, we've talked about it, but he didn't tell me that part. That is so fucking funny.
It's just shite. But look,
and that's an exclusive on Across the Way, baby. That's what we do.
But look, there's other boxers on that card who are going to do well on it, and I just praise them and all the rest of it. But I don't like. It's the same as the Garcia thing. He's now fighting for an interim belt on his comeback fight after a drugs bust. I mean, what are we doing here? What examples are we setting with promoters doing this, rewarding these fucking idiots who cheat in boxing? It's just setting precedents and opening doors to make the situation 10 times worse. So no, it's shite. And the promoters, you think they're all smart assy thinking this is, no, you're wrong. Don't like it, but it is what it is, and we have to accept it.
They somehow always fell for it, huh, Neutral? The drug cheats always fell for it, huh?
The fans are easily pleased. Easily pleased.
Thanks, Padre. Trill.
Savo here barking to the neighbors and stuff.
He misses me. Don't tell my dog off. Don't leave my dog alone. Thank you.
House, man.
I love you, Savage.
Coming soon. Yeah, man. Like I'm yo, Remy.
Yo, we got the energy, Trill.
Yo, let me hold that, Remy. Let me hold that. The Creed sons. You know what I'm saying? That Creed that had me on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Creed stories, bro. Straight Creed stories.
Yeah, the Creed stories. Yeah. You gotta let me hold that. I'm with you, Mr. Neutral, man. When I first heard the fight, I was like, why are these guys fighting? Who are these guys? You know what I'm saying? Like, really, there really was basically these are Creed stories. Like Remy was saying, man, these are the sons of legends. You know what I'm saying?
Very successful movie.
And these are the kids that's trying to get some bag off of their father's names and stuff like that. So that was fine. I really wasn't into the whole fight, to be honest with you, when it first happened. But once that A came out, I ain't gonna lie. You know, once the A came out, I said, "Oh no,
everything, bro!
It changed everything.
It
changed everything, bro."
I said, everybody is gonna
stroke of genius
and watch this.
But
everybody's gonna come out here. And
it's
watch
still
this
shite. It's gonna be a shite fight.
It's just like what you said, Mr. Neutral. It had not only did it draw the casuals out, it draw the diehards out who didn't want to see this fight or didn't really care about these two guys.
The two-faced bastards that they are as well. Honest to God.
What happens? You want to see at least, I know people that don't like Conor Ben, but they at least want to see him get a punch off. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude put the egg all over his face and called him a dirty omelet. It don't get no better than that. You know what I'm saying?
To be fair.
That's what I think it was highly planned. It was not very technically planned.
No, Padre. Who the hell's calling it? Wait. No.
Ben Shalom planned that.
I think Chris.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Ben said to everybody, guys, if anything goes off right now, it wasn't me, and I don't know anything about it, and I believe him. Sorry.
That's crazy. That means it definitely has something to do with it. If somebody says something like that before it goes down, do you know he had something to do with it?
Innocent. I like the great
he basically just
country of America.
Right, you asked a question about
Ricco.
About him knowing about his drugs.
Here's the thing. Even with the drugs, right? Even with Conor Ben and the whole drug thing, right? I was really tough on him. I was really tough on Conor Ben. I'm tough on any of these guys that take stuff and go in here and try to hurt somebody in this sport that I love. I take the glove off when it comes to guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I really love this sport, and I done seen some good guys get hurt really bad in this sport that we love so much. And we already know there's no retirement set up or nothing like that set up for these boxers. So they're expecting you to be a gentleman, because this is what they call it. This is a gentleman sport, right? So they're expecting you to be a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? And come in there and fight on a fair playing field. But some of these guys don't want to do it. So, you know, I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but everybody knows how I feel about guys who cheat. I even gave Ricco a hard time and was teasing him when I seen him in the pincher.
No way.
Conor Ben. I lost
that didn't happen.
9 because this is when I sat with Ricco. We had a big discussion about PEDs and how I feel, and then I go on Twitter and I see him glazing in the eyes of Conor.
Okay, wait, time out. Okay, can I get to okay, wait. All right. Okay,
listen,
I have the right to defend myself.
Listen,
he's doing his hair. He's not.
Like,
no. All right. That wasn't. It was the angle of the Van Damme. Okay, Trill likes to fabricate things.
Listen, did you take the picture down yet? Because I go on your Twitter and find it.
No. It's not about that. It's not about the picture. It's about what
it was the eye contact for me, Ricco. It was like it was a connection.
I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual person. I like to look at somebody, feel their energy, and see like what
Ricco made it so much more funny. He was saying he was spiritual. He made it so much more funny.
Pause. God, Jesus, my gosh. Okay, hang on. Now, I like an omelet just as much as the next person. All right.
You like
however,
a dirty little omelet. You like
whoa. That's clean oil. I don't actually use oil. I'm more of a butter guy. But yeah. Okay. True. Can you repeating stuff and making it sound weird? Okay. Look. So I met Conor at a GBM show because as a
what show?
GBM.
Oh,
yes, it's yeah, Trill. Yeah, it's boxing, bro. Boxing.
I thought it was announced.
I'm sure you did.
I just heard the M.
Sick freak.
Just heard the
M. So anyway, excuse my co-host. Like I said, special show today, guys. We are out here.
So you're gonna explain the eye contact between you and Conor Ben?
Yes. Well, yeah. We dapped up. Just like you know what we dapped.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I asked Conor a question.
Mm-hmm.
When I asked someone a question, Padre, how are you doing? Is everything okay?
You look straight through their eyes.
In their eyes.
Yeah,
because that's I'm old school.
You're deep, brother.
I want to know what you asked him, because that type of stare was like, like I just want to know. You know what I'm saying?
I asked him.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, because when I look at somebody, a woman like that, it's like, oh, what you doing after the event? You know what I'm saying? That was type of look.
Pull up the picture. Wait, damn it. Nah. We're not doing that. Wait, hold on. Let me get this thing.
So you come from the side, don't you? You come from. Hey,
that's not true. Hey. No, true. Literally, as soon as
are you accusing him of being in Mac Daddy mode?
No,
True. Answer him. Answer our guest, please. Are you not going to do that?
Yeah.
You're not going to answer this man. You answer. Yeah.
Listen, I was just saying, like, this is why we called you Ricco Suave, the smooth one.
No, that's not. No, don't. So that's not. You can't. What type of puzzle is this?
I'm looking at the picture. I was like, Ricco scooped the hot one. You know what I'm saying? Son scooped the hot one. You know what I'm saying?
It was Conor Ben.
I've never referred to anyone as a hot one. Yeah, except
bro, you making my stomach hurt, bro. You making my
okay, all right, True. Okay, can we we do this on every episode. We have guests today, okay? FFS, all right? I can't swear anymore because True. All right, so all right.
Virtuoso is the man. That's what
Right,
I was
so
thinking. That last
No,
comment.
seriously, what did you ask him
Rico,
though?
you're going for Ben. No. First of all, right, Conor Ben and I have somewhat of a friendship relationship. Yeah.
Relationship, I can see that. I can see that.
God, why do you focus on that there?
So, so
What is,
bromance.
what is wrong with America? What? It wasn't a bro. Like,
I can see
No,
that.
it was a
I'm spontaneously
bromance.
combusting right now. No,
Oh my God,
it wasn't a bro. It wasn't. It wasn't a bromance. It was.
situation. You already said it's a bromance.
That's it. These are diagnosed. There's no diagnosing out here. No one's sick, bro. Okay,
We're
out here. I
diagnosing the
enjoy
problem
boxing.
here.
I went to a show. I went to a show.
He was just putting 2 and 2 together, bro.
This is not crime drama FC out here, okay? So, bro, all right, we're gonna try and be grown ups. So Ricco met Conor the ET.
That's what that's what I know. That's what I know. He said virtuoso.
Oh, that's a show. Well done, Viso. Well done. That's brilliant.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh man.
Rico's in the club tonight. He's got the club on the feet.
I
don't know how I'm supposed to get through this episode, bro.
Oh
Nah, do you know one of them? What? No, I'm joking. All right, okay, you lot, man. All right, let's just rein it in there. Jesus. So, the ecstasy week. Now, Viso, do you know what it is, bro? I'm gonna evacuate you from the whole comment section, rude boy. Okay, because you're moving mad. Okay, do you know what, bro? Just the ecstasy. Don't Rico so
Yo, if you put that comment up now, put the picture of you and Conor Ben up. It makes it 10 times hilarious. It makes it 10 times hilarious.
It was Rico all along.
We found the culprit. They both got the slick backs, right?
You've got to send that. You have got to send that to Conor. It says, Conor, I apologize for slip. You know, I try to do a bit of that date stuff, you know.
That's not where we're going with this. Why? No, Padre, no.
I slipped the wrong thing in, you know, instead of, the usual. Yeah, he got confused and it was clomiphene in there instead.
Yeah, this got me sweating. Oh, man, this is a good one.
Okay, all right. Wow. All right. Okay. All right. You lot, man. It's only 20 minutes in, bro. Okay.
For real, this is crazy, Rico.
What? Yo. Okay. All right. So, all right, Viso.
Like,
let's get back to the main things out here, bro. Let's get back to what we're talking about, boxing. Okay. So that's what's up. Okay. Now, Remy, don't Remy. You are a culprit, Remy. Don't even. You know what?
So, like I was saying, I gotta finish because I segued into you and your picture with Ben, and I didn't get to finish. Because I respect your relationship, and
you got that in your wallet, haven't you? You sick perv.
I respect your relationship, and you know. So
wait, hold your wallet up. Hold your wallet up like this, just real quick.
I can't find my wallet, Rico.
And I'm sure you can't. Okay, carry on. Go on. You want to hear?
Matter of fact, oh shit, I do. I got a Louis Vuitton wallet.
Oh.
Nice. What? So you got Eubank in there, and
yeah, baby.
You got Eubank. You got
old-fashioned Louis Vuittons here.
Yeah. We're old-fashioned.
You got swagger, Ricco.
Yeah, I got that.
He keeps his money in a Ziploc bag, a little plastic,
Okay, if you can just stop giving my secrets out there,
he's got
that
one
would
of
be
them
fucking
little
nice.
fanny packs.
You know what? Hey, I've got unlimited swear words today. I'm not. Nah. Okay, because I see what's going on here. I see what's going on.
Got a Dark Destroyer wallet.
Now I was so I'm thinking that this is right here is gonna be
Dark Destroyer wallet.
Can I show? All right. Can I show you what I got? I'll show you what I got. Yeah, but you can't tell.
Is that an egg box?
Nah. No, wait. I can't because I don't want to be. I've been bullied enough on my own podcast today. I don't want.
I
don't want anybody. No. Like I don't want anybody else to see this because no, it's not. It's your fault. It's definitely your fault. But I just don't. Damn it. Do you know what I mean? I just want to impress my friends. So all right, you guys have a conversation. I'll show you what I keep my stuff in. So Trill, please finish.
What, you gonna go get the shoe box? We all got the shoe.
It's gonna get the egg box.
Ricky got the Nike box like a New York corner boy.
like a dope boy. I'm sorry. Wait, can you be the Trill? How long are you? Do you know what I mean, bro?
Nah, this is gonna be this is gonna be exciting just because of the antics outside the ring. Their fathers were top-notch guys and got it in. You know what I'm saying? Their fathers are legends. You know what I'm saying? These guys will never be able to fit the shoes of their dads. Neither one of them. Even though you know what I'm saying? My man, Chris is the 3-term IBO champion. Put some respect on
world champion. World.
Three terms. IBO.
So nice he had to do it. Wait, whoa. Yeah, wait, Remy?
You know what I'm saying? So,
can you put respect on with a K?
If I'm gonna tell you this is a big if. This is a big if because everybody's expecting for Chris Eubank to do what he does. You know what I'm saying? They're expecting the bigger guy, the guy with more experience, the guy that
This is if anybody wants to know. This is it's. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of possessions, but this is what I keep my stuff in.
They're expecting the egg weight king to come in here and put an egg size knot on Ben's forehead. That's what they're expecting. But if Ben can somehow, Conor Ben,
mine's in black,
get the power from his dad. You know what I'm saying? And Conor Ben can somehow, you know what I'm saying? Go in the closet, put on his dad's old in This will be
wear his shorts, Trill, and have a microphone.
Wait, like Thor and Odin. You want bro to bring the hammer, dog? I hear that still.
If he can do it, then you know what I'm saying? That will put this going on. You know what I'm saying? That will put boxing world on notice.
True. All righty. Okay, cool. So, all right, gentlemen. Who do we think has the psychological damage? And the psychological edge in terms of
the one that landed the egg.
Junior had it in the first fight ordeal. He's had it the entire time. He was never going to win the psychological games. Conor he's just not that witty. Like sometimes Chris Eubank comes off like
it's bad, isn't it? It's bad.
He's marginally Machiavellian. Like he knows how to get in under his skin. He knows he got the experience and the size advantage, so he's not really worried. And to be quite honest, he's actually better skill-wise. Like he's actually technically better. Been in with better people. Conor just looked like shit against Dobson, and Jaleel Hackett went in there and fucked Dobson up. Like,
do you know what annoys me though, guys? Like, what annoys me is that, bro, you've spent 3 years, £1 million inactivity, all of this mental health, all of this shit. When you literally just went on Pierce today and said they might have been in there or they might not. So for anyone really who ain't got the stuff in there, you'd be like, it weren't in there. But
it was a bit of a stupid question, really, because the drugs weren't there.
So walk with me.
So what was the point of asking the question?
No, but
what they wanted to do, they tried to corner Conor into admitting that he knew about the chlormethine.
The drugs, right? So hang on. There was no. They could have literally said it on a written on a board. Hey, bro, did you have the shit in your system? Might not have. Damn it.
The test
know what I
said he
mean?
did. The test said he did. A and B.
Padre.
So what's,
they
what
asked
is
that
so...
guy. They asked, bro, to his face, why did you have the drugs in there? I might have had them. I might not have had them. Any normal person with a fucking this would have.
Any normal person would have said the test said they were in my body, but I don't know anything about it. That's what he should have said.
But he's not that. So
but,
Chris,
what I would have said is that's a stupid fucking question in the first place because the UCAD said it was. I said it wasn't.
However, Padre, it takes if a stupid question gets a truthful answer, what does that say about the person answering it?
But he's even stupider even.
If I had a mic, I would have dropped it. So
This is my thing, Ricco.
I had a mic, I would have dropped that shit so hard.
Gave me everything I needed to know. That pause was him reliving.
Thank you, Remy. Because literally, bro, like you lot know, man. They went out. His father said nobody spends £1 million if you're innocent. So all he could have said to avoid all of that stuff is, I have ingested this. Yes, it is in my system, but I don't know how it got there. I don't know how it got in Felix Cash's system. I don't know how it got in Cordina's system. I don't know how it got in everybody's system that I was training with around that time. However, it was all in all of our systems, bro. We don't know how it got there. However, he said it might not have.
I mean, he had to be. I mean, it was a bit unfair for both Chris Eubank and Piers Morgan to be asking the same question on two different occasions.
Not when you don't have a real answer. No.
Is that not an answer for his lawyers?
No, not when he's been dismissed. No.
From the egg salad or whatever. When did we move
true.
from that? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Remy,
the first thing he brought up. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Remy, what do you think in terms of that? Of
it's
what I
the
said
only thing they've got on corner. I've not had one.
That's
one
the only thing that matters.
From Chris Eubank saying that how he's got to beat Connor. Not one.
Because
I've heard Connor say it. How he's got to beat Eubank. I'm going to smash your head in. Simple as that. And Eubank, okay, we'll see.
My thing with that whole Piers Morgan thing was I couldn't have done it.
That's what I mean, Remy. It's shite, mate. The two of them, absolute clowns.
I couldn't do the show with Piers Morgan. I couldn't do it, especially after a guy.
You couldn't do it.
In my face. I wouldn't have been able to. You know what I'm saying? That just shows you.
Nah, they had the bodyguards in there. But my thing is this: they asked this guy. They asked this brother simple questions. You know,
craziest thing too. Like we're gonna talk about that too. Like. I be thinking in my head like some of this stuff be like, because these guys, if you really wanted to get away from a 62-year-old guy, you could have got around him. You know what I'm saying? Some of these guys, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't like. Listen, they could try to play it. You know what I'm saying? But listen, right when he came out there, you know, they should have been all on him or something like that. I just thought that whole going on that show after the egg thing and stuff like that was crazy. His whole energy should have been different. You know what I'm saying? Especially Ben should have just been straight. Like his whole energy should have been different. You know what I mean? Going in there.
I can tell you why they did that.
Eventually, it's like I know they're still trying to drain whatever they can drain out of the promo for this fight, but they don't need to. They already.
Yeah, I think they're doing too much now. I thought that was one show too many.
Yeah,
you know, this sort of.
Now leave it alone. Now leave it alone.
Yeah, let it simmer on the outside now. You know, keep throwing it.
We get more Eubank quotables.
Yeah, you can show him in his when his guys getting ready. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you already know they're about to get it on. So.
Yo, hashtag Eubank quotables. Everybody in the comment section. Just real quick before we carry on, I just want to say big up to everybody in the comment section, man. Thank you to everybody tuning into myself, the Rem Maestro, Mr. Neutral, and of course the transformation of Trill himself, Trill Dollar Bill, aka Nostradamus, aka I will be getting that title soon. Let's say who is in the comment section. Big up to our brother Ra right now. Big up to Punch Out Boxing. Big up to Boxing Media. Chicken Talk. Everybody, man. Honestly, it is one thing that I love about this boxing community is that we're all there for each other, man. Big up to Viso in the building. Yours truly, tremendous Trey. We love you, my brother. All-star panel. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to my lovely CJ. Connor should have been prepared for all the questions to come up and have answered ready. And to be honest with you, CJ, normally in a normal human world, that would be that's exactly what somebody who is, in PR, they would prepare you. Okay, Connor, no saying crushing it in the gym.
CJ's
no
right there.
saying, no saying any. If they ask you about the thing, you say no. Yeah, you don't get mad.
Have
you
a
don't-
scripted answer at least, and not that
Rico,
shit
I
that he
got
come
a
out with.
theory on this. Do y'all want to hear my theory on this? I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. I think
No,
Eddie's,
go.
I think Eddie's done with him, bro. I think Eddie's done with him, and I think they don't. I think this is all strictly about cashing out Conor Benn when it comes to Eddie, bro. I really do. Like, I feel like Eddie's like, I'm tired of wasting my time. I'm throwing you right back in with Chris. This legacy fight, this boxing, UK boxing royalty fight. I don't care what happens. I'm pretty sure you're gonna lose anyways. And
But you know what you guys said that was interesting about the promotion aspect. I think Padre, you said this. It's too much. It's overthink. You have to remember the contracts that was signed by both of them would have included every single media kind of aspect of what they're going to do if they accept the fight. So once Conor did that, no one was interested in this fight. Everybody weren't interested in Conor Benn like that, bro. Everybody weren't interested in Eubank after that performance against the Polish champion or what have you, winning the IBF for the third time. Congratulations, my guy. No one really cared until bro slapped bro with the egg. Viral. No one cared until bro slapped him with one egg. Well, two eggs.
The golden egg.
He had a half dozen in his jacket.
Yeah.
And
God
I
damn,
didn't.
Americans must be going fucking mad at the price of their eggs.
No, but Padre, those Louis Vuitton jackets, if they have Harry Potter's face in there, worth every penny.
There. It was like right in his coat. He could have just easily,
But he did. He was like, what did you say, Connor?
He was distracting Connor.
Connor is like he's like a bull. And Chris is just there like a matadoring. Just, whoa, how's the crowd going? Hey,
ask me who's going to win.
And hey, Rico, he also evaded his personal space before he slapped him with the egg.
Pick up the shy.
Yeah.
Like this. Conor was like talking around him like this. Then got slapped with the egg, bro. I would have
distracted.
Yeah, because he was like, oh, I didn't think you take the fight. I didn't think you faked it. Hadouken.
Sonic booms.
I was embarrassed for him, bro. I had secondhand embarrassment from that.
I did as well, to be fair. Like about 100K to slap bro in the face with an egg. I'd pay that.
And he knew he'd get fined as well. He knew he'd get fined.
Of an embarrassing press conference for him to go down 0-1 to Chris Eubank Jr. Like, that's why I expected him to be way more prepared for everything else going forward. All he was ready for was, if you're going to put your hands on me. Every single little interaction they're having, Chris is winning that shit. Like, bro.
Because is it not akin, Trill, I'm going to ask you about this. Is it not akin to the first fight with their fathers where Chris Sr. was just like, bro, I'm chilling. And Nigel was like, I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate your face. I hate everything about you. I hate the way you smile. I hate your stupid accent. I hate And bro was just like,
that was just Nigel. That was Nigel. Yeah. He was just different. You know what I'm saying?
And even the way that he stopped him was just like, bro was coming for. What do you reckon, Trill?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I already said what I had to say, man, about this fight. It's just, I want to see what happens next. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Shout out to Mr. DJ. Shout out to Shy. I gotta holler at you, man. I might need you on my last album called The Commissioner. You know what I'm saying?
My baby, man.
You
It's my
heard?
baby right there.
Shout out
Do the
to
lost album.
Philly Show. Shout out to Virtual Show. In case you didn't know so. And my homie Ra holding it down. iBoxingHub in the building. Shout out to Boxing Media Hub as well, my guys. Moving right along. Let's talk about another slap. Let's talk about another slap. Yo, Teofimo Lopez and that slap that he did to the homeboy Barboza Jr. Now, a lot see, yo, to me with that fight, this fight for me has really been tricky. I haven't really gave my real prediction yet. Like I'm still 50-50 in the ear. It's a lot of questions for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those questions. I got questions on Teofimo Lopez. 21
questions.
I got questions on Arnold Barboza's side. I like to see these guys in camp so I can get a better, you know what I'm saying? But that slap. Now that slap has gotten everybody talking and everybody wanting to see this fight now because of that slap. The same with the egg slap. A lot of people went at Teofimo Lopez because of that slap. At first, because I don't like Teofimo Lopez because of some of the comments he made, I jumped out the window and called him a sucker and all types of stuff at first. But then I had to go back and I had to review what actually happened, and I'm okay with the slap. He knocked his fitted off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had a cowboy hat on.
He had a cowboy hat on.
He knocked it off.
He knocked it off.
My hat off, you know what I'm saying?
I can't get mad at him.
Yeah.
I can't get mad at him. Even though I wanted the reason. I wanted the reason.
Trill, you know, like in America, that's like,
it's a wrap.
Putting on your shoes, snatching your chain, slapping your hat off.
Snatching the chain. Obviously, there is a pound-for-pound top five.
He's taking the Gucci bag and everything. It's all good.
Can I be honest with you, lot? Yeah, I'll be real.
That's like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. That's like in gang culture, somebody taking your bandana off and throwing it on the ground.
Oh,
that's hurtful. I don't. That hurt me.
You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. Somebody knocked your head off, and he was okay with it, and he was still walking after that.
You didn't respect his bandana, to be fair. That's what that says.
Respect the bandana at all times.
Mate, I got mine in a shrine right now.
Why was T.O. dressed like Bret Michaels though?
Yeah, I know. And he had
he looked like Captain Jack Sparrow. Let's get it right with the eyeliner and everything. I thought
trying to be Bret
all
Michaels.
he was missing. Oh mate, all he was missing.
Bret Michaels with the guidelines.
Just like Bret Michaels, bro. Like,
that's what he said. He said he's trying to be like Bret Michaels.
But this is the thing.
Grown ass man with children.
But this is the thing, you lot. And this is the thing.
Teofimo Lopez playing dress up. It's crazy.
But I'll be real. Shout out to my guy Barboza, man. Keep on slapping any cowboy hat off of that idiot's head. Do your thing. I am 100% behind my guy Barboza. I think Teofimo Lopez is one of the biggest arseholes out here, this side of the every equator. I got one swear word left. I genuinely dislike Teofimo Lopez's because he's not an idiot, but he's an idiot. And I hate oxymorons, you know, and this is what he is, funny enough.
Leans towards more the idiot being the idiot.
Me too, Remy. Me too. Like this guy, bro. Like this guy is a proper.
Like he knows better. Like you know how
he does.
You know better. Like you know.
And
better.
And true. Like you know how you kind of like not, you know, talk to me. It's not, you know, sometimes whatever. It's like it's like that.
I ain't talking to him, I'm talking to you, Ricco.
I'm talking to you, Ricco. I feel so bad. I swear down. I'm like, I'm going home, and then I'm like, I'm here actually.
I want to ask y'all something about T.O. really quick. Do y'all think T.O.'s
ask away, bro?
To Stringer Bell. He reminds me of something that Avon told Stringer Bell when they had an argument, and it led Stringer to telling him he killed D'Angelo. He told him, "You're a man without a country," and I feel like that about T.O. I feel like that's why he's doing that with his promotions. Like he's not really witty with words, but he tries to be. It kind of reminds me, you know how when Deontay Wilder would try to say certain slick stuff?
Yeah.
Like, it's like the same thing. Like, Wilder will fuck up the words a bit, but he still messes up the whole analogy in general. When trying to do it. Like, he'll ruin the whole analogy in itself. Like, Wilder just mess up a couple words, he'll ruin the analogy. But I think he's doing all this because he sees all of his peers blowing him out the water when it comes to their online presence.
Because he's saying stupid things. First of all, before we kind of carry on a little bit, guys, this is an open panel night. However, I will put the StreamYard through. Obviously, it's it's all cool. All I can say is please, we can all disagree, have a chat, whatever like that, but please be respectful to each panelist.
And you gotta show your face. You ain't coming up here and you're not.
Yeah, you have to show your face, man. Like you can't. Like what it is, you lot, man. We are watched by the government. Our enemies are watching us right now, so we have to just show what we're doing. Especially Remy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to say it early. Sorry. Anyway,
a lot of people feel comfortable saying anything they want to say when their face is not shown.
That's right.
Everybody gets this super tough thing going, you know what I'm saying? Especially when they hiding behind them keyboards, man. So we like,
fuck you, man.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. That's how it goes.
And that's what we
what kick your ass.
and that's and what our lovely special guests have just showed today. That's what we don't want. So what I'll do is I will put the StreamYard come through. However, you have to show man, come have a conversation with us. And merchandise coming soon as well. Hadouken merchandise coming soon as well. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so carry on, Trill Gullible.
Like, cause his because I don't want to make this a T.O. bashing moment. I think you know why T.O. and like what you said, Remy, he's a man with no country or no home, basically. You know why that is? It's because he want to rep New York. He want to say New York's his home. You know what I'm saying? But they not feeling him after the things that he was saying. Now,
you mean the racist stuff?
Yeah, you gotta understand.
Were they ever, bro? Were they ever?
I think when he first came out, he was knocking out the Comays and stuff like that. They was willing to say, "Okay, you from here." They were willing to be like, "Okay, you cool." You know,
Fat Joe was tweeting him.
You know what I'm saying? So now, once he started doing the extra stuff, you already know what it is. I don't know where he's from, but every time I go to the New York, all the Puerto Ricans and stuff hang with the blacks. The blacks and the Puerto Ricans, they all hang together. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to the Bronx or you go even in Harlem. You know what I'm saying? You go to East Harlem, like they in cahoots with each other. Sometimes the black guys speak better Spanish than some of the guys. I know.
That's so cool.
When you pull
that's
up,
really
New York is a melting pot.
Yeah, he's not in touch with what's going on around him because then he's starting to feel jealous. First, he want to diss black fighters because they're getting certain type of exposures and stuff like that. Now you're alienating yourself. You know what I'm saying? Now you're starting to do weird stuff now. Now you're talking about then, you know what I'm saying? You're starting wanting to be racist, but you're from Honduras. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know the history of your people. Christopher Columbus came and did your people wrong, dirty. He never set foot in here in America. He went there where you're from and did all types of crazy stuff. Call y'all savages and everything. It's documented. But you still want to go with this racial rhetoric, which is crazy to me. I don't understand it. So you're rubbing people the wrong way when it comes to that. And then, it just, like never been cool. It's like it's one of those guys that never been cool type. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think he's got many friends. I don't think he's ever had many friends in his life.
I just said that about what he did with Devin when he had recorded Devin. I'm like, bro, he wants to be your friend, bro.
Yeah, he ain't never had no friend. Like, look, Google him.
Well, we call that here in the UK. We call that here in the UK being a beg. Yeah, so you're just begging it, bro. Like you're begging just the whole vibe and everything like that. And the one thing about
he got paid less than everybody. He's getting paid less than Shakur. He's getting paid less than, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. And he don't even get the love that everybody else get because you come off like a cornball.
Like a dick.
Like even with his lady and that whole situation. Like I was for you, like when your family wasn't backing you because who you wanted to marry and stuff like that. I was rooting for you. I thought that was messed up. You had a lot going on. I came to your aid, but ever since you started moving corny after that. You started moving like really wild after that. You know what I mean? So it was just different. And then you end up
The
getting
problem started after he beat Loma. His head blew up. In the initial press conference after he beat Loma, he said all the right shit. Oh yeah, if Devin want to fight, if Javante want to fight, we can fight. Yeah, I don't know what's up with these guys. They not fighting nobody. He was saying, I was like, oh,
it was his dad. Remy.
He
It was his padre.
Yo, he barely went. Loma started late. And that's another thing that people forget. Yeah. Go watch that fight. Loma started late. And the only thing that Loma didn't do when he didn't come out for that 12th round, the same thing he messed up with in the Devin fight. I don't know what do Loma do when it comes to the 12th round. I think he just goes home. He's like, I already got this in the bag.
Even that true. I think Loma, he was just like, I think he just...
That 12th round, he could have got the draw. And he just went out there and just...
He didn't close the show, did he?
He didn't close the show. But Teofimo Lopez was about to get dropped. I forgot which round was the 10th or 11th round. It was just too much. But he just didn't come back with that. You know what I'm saying? So Tio, he got away with the skin of got by with the victory by the skin of his teeth. Then he went in there with Kobosis, and we seen what happened. This is what we've been seeing from his career: up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's why nobody can get behind you, because you're up and down.
His
prostitute's knickers. I mean, it's ridiculous.
We don't know him. And we don't know him. We don't know who he is. We don't know who's his identity.
His first performance like that, too, was with Nakatani. And he complained about his height. I remember that. And after when he did that, that's when I started kind of being like, oh, hold up, man. He's talking about height and shit.
Yeah, remember he got a victory in the ring, and he was like, "Do I still got it? Am I still got it?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
you remember that?
Because he fought like absolute nonsense against Nakatani.
Disrespect, but you wanted to disrespect Barboza in the ring, saying, "Oh, you 32, and I did this with 16 fights," and you know what I'm saying. But you was the one questioning yourself if you belonged. You questioned yourself if you belonged, and that was up to one title fight. You know what I'm saying? You questioned
but the thing is, with Tio,
arguably lost against Sander Martin.
No, I wouldn't even say arguably.
He was very good against a very drained Josh Taylor.
I told you why he won that fight.
That was good, but then he lost.
I told you why he won that fight.
If depending on how you score in the fight,
you know what I'm saying? Ortiz that fight.
Yeah, just depending on how you scored the fight. You know what I'm saying? Jermaine Ortiz ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
No, but with Tio, not only are his performances inconsistent, he almost the acceptance of victory after such a shit performance, like with Kambosos, he blamed everybody and their mother except for the fact that he fought like absolute shit. He was overconfident, didn't respect Kambosos.
He said, "I want."
He's out of his goddamn mind. And where he gets that from his dad. His dad literally has it. Like it seems to be this thing with certain fighters and their fathers that they go on, Trill.
His dad. His dad.
because do you know why I say this? You know why I say this? Because where
that's where his dad gets his coaching knowledge from. You know what I'm saying? That's where his dad gets his coaching knowledge from. His dad, you know what I'm saying?
You're not right, bro. You're not right, bro.
That's his dad's fault. That's why he acts the way like he does, because of his dad. You know what I'm saying?
But okay. However, it seems to be but gentlemen, it seems to be an epidemic in boxing for like the past 3 years-ish, continuing, stopping kind of now, where certain fathers want to live vicariously through their sons. You know, we get this with, I could name a plethora of daddios that just want to be all in the videos. Like, you know.
Every father. I live by.
Yeah, but but you don't want I mean, look.
Not like Schofield.
For example, damn it. No, I mean, I didn't want to say Schofield, but since you brought Schofield up, I have to kind of address that situation. I mean, his dad was moving weird. His dad is outrageous.
The weirdest move.
And we have inside knowledge from inside the camp of people inside there in the great kingdom of Saudi Arabia at that time, where his dad was just was talking grease, bro, talking crud, talking absolute nonsense. His son got poisoned, or he didn't get poisoned. I don't know. Anyway,
that's crazy.
My point is,
showed him on the bed on life support.
Life
then
support. And then
after the fight-
and then Monday,
right after the fight, they got him doing
I'm-
squats.
I'm back in. I'm ready.
Make-A-Wish kid.
Shout out to my Dragon Ball Z heads. Shout out to my
Make-A-Wish
Dragon
kid.
Ball Z heads. His daddy gave him a sensu bean. And he was like, we're out here. Shakur, you ducked me, bro. I never had the sensu bean before there, but you ducked me. And this is where we go
I've
wrong.
never heard of this boy before, Floyd Schofield, so I can't say anything on this matter.
That's a damn lie. You know exactly Floyd Schofield. We all
Never
know.
heard of him. Never heard of him.
All right, Padre. Okay. All right. When
Who?
I told you don't buy that stock.
We have the first Mr. Neutral.
I've still got the shares, Remy. I can't get rid of them.
That accumulator got sent to hell. That accumulator got sent to the bin. Or parlay. But I mean, all right, guys. With Tio, can we all universally agree he's a massive idiot?
He's an asshole, but he's, on occasions he can be a very good boxer. I like to talk about Tio the boxer rather than his.
So let's talk about the Barboza fight.
No. But that we've done that. But the thing is, the thing is with Tio,
get us a burger, Trill.
The package that comes with him now, he seems to have taken on this arch villain role in his rhetoric online and obviously in interviews and that. He seems to be embracing it because, as Remy said, he has to stay relevant. He has to. Is
he a villain or a moron?
He's a. He's a dick. What
like a villain to me.
He's a dick.
A villain to me implies somewhat of intelligence to execute something. Bro's just rolling with his belts and a cowboy hat and a sword. He's a moron, bro. Like, what are we?
Like when
that's what I mean.
Belts to that Canelo fight, acting like he was.
Well, you said it yourself. He's come out in the WWE outfit. He thinks he's one of the Hardy brothers. I don't know. I don't watch wrestling, lads. I'm very sorry. But, I know about a Swanton bomb is about as much as my wrestling knowledge goes to with the Hardy brothers. I get that he's trying to bring this WWE effect into boxing. It's just not working. He just looks like a complete asshole right now.
He's an idiot, bro. That you is just tapped, man. I don't know. I hope Barboza just slaps him up, bro. I'm following.
I think Barboza will win.
I'm going to tweet Barboza right now. We're with you, bro. We're with you.
I've seen Barboza up close. He's relentless. He is relentless.
Anybody know Barboza's at? Chat. Give me Barboza's at. I'm going to tweet him right now. I'm with you. Big up Shiner Building. He's not even a villain because low-key, we all love it. Yes, like the anti-hero, the Deadpool. Do you know what I mean? This guy is just a fool. He's a fool. He's just foolishness. And I hope Barboza punches him out. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually.
Yeah, I did.
I meant that shit.
Big up Marv. Big up Marv the Greatest, by the way. Tio's biggest fan. No matter what you say about that man.
Yeah, sorry, Marv, man. Bro,
sorry,
man.
Marv, but it is the way it is. But
yeah,
Marv, Moonshine. Marv, Moonshine. That's TO3 fans right there.
I hope Barboza punches consider like 12 rounds of violation.
He's a good boy, actually, Marv. He's good to have on a debate now and then because he's very passionate.
Bro will die for Tio, man. He'll die for Tio. That's that tank love. That's that tank love. Only certain man out there for tank.
Yeah, you know that the corner Ben love, that corner Ben love that you got there, Ricco.
Whoa! Hold on. Wait, what? Nah. That's okay. Time out. All right. This is I met bro and listen, man. You look, man. It's not true. We're gonna talk after this. We're gonna have a meeting after this. Across the way meeting, true. So okay. Remy, give us Remy, give us a topic, bro, man.
I want to go to the press conference that they had, the same press conference we speaking of. I think Todd Grisham and Sergio Mora need to like kind of let us know if they're getting that brown paper back from Oscar De La Hoya, because at this point it's a little too glaringly obvious that they don't, they don't have an affinity for him and Bill. And with Sergio, it's like Todd Grisham, he played like he was impartial to the situation, but Sergio Mora literally in the first press conference when Doug Fisher was the host, everything Chris Mannix said good about Devin, he had something negative to combat the shit with. And I hate agreeing with Chris Mannix. I hate to.
Me too, bro.
I
hear you.
In boxing sometimes, but
I hate the fact his message is so fine
about both fighters. He was speaking the good things about both fighters. He was speaking to the actual complexion of the fight. Now, what Doug Fisher does, I expect it to be Golden Boy, turkey, glazed, infused. I expect that from Doug Fisher. Now, Todd Grisham, you are the host. You're laying the lay of the land. Same thing with Sergio Mora when him and Chris Mannix were basically giving the people who are watching, the viewers, an idea of what's happening between these fighters. Now, when you try to remove the context of the PED usage, you're giving Ryan a whole escape route to make this seem like there's some redemption arc for him, when in reality, he is supposed to be the villain in the situation. But somehow, he's the hero. He's the wrong guy. This is crazy. And that's what annoys me so much. It could have been Devin Haney. It could have been Shakur Stevenson. It could have been Tyson Fury. It could have been Alexander Usyk. It could have been Inoue. Anybody, you implant anybody in this situation that Devin Haney is in. The other guy on the other end, I would have hated that motherfucker. Just because I hate even more so how everyone else is reacting to it. Because usually there's like a linear, monolithic, approach to PED usage in boxing. None of us fuck with it, or none of us are supposed to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So why are y'all doing this right now? Y'all are gonna give a lot of guys outs to do shit like this now. It's dangerous thing to trade.
It's a dirty word, isn't it? Though? And these, sorry, Ricco, these promote, Golden Boy have got this. There's a lot of promotion companies. They got this recency, short-term memory loss, right? That they don't want to go back to that. Oh, let's not talk about that. That, we got to promote this show to the. And Sergio Mora and Todd Grisham were just playing into Golden Boy's hands there. It wasn't for the fact that Bill Haney himself come on after and addressed that with Todd and called him out on it. That, it started to be a problem then. So it'll be interesting in the future, Rem, when you see how they approach their supposed equilibrium with, being biased or not.
You know what it is?
I'm just going to put this out in the
air. This last part really quick, bro. The worst part about it is, yes, he lost the fight. Let's put the PED usage aside for a split second. He lost the fight, right? You tell fighters you want them to be in fights that you want to see, and you say these things. But when guys like Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying, Deontay Wilder, Bacole, you can name any fighter that's just gonna get knocked out, right? There's like this, you know what? We're gonna make fun of this specific guy about that. Or we're gonna bro, that shit is getting too mixy to where that's what I believe is the reason. Meme culture is why fighters are scared to lose their own, bro. Meme culture.
I can easily explain that, bro.
That's what I said. That's what I can easily explain. Social media being bad. I said that before also. But yeah, I'm gonna let you say something to that, because everything you say, Remy, I've been saying it, but I've been wanting to wait because I blame one person for all this. You know what I'm saying? So, but go ahead, Ricco. But Remy, you're cooking right now, my brother. You're cooking right now. This has been a concern of mine. This has been a real concern of mine because I'm seeing it. You seen the way that they openly and blatantly disrespected Devin. Openly, he's the only one that has done everything the right way.
Yep.
He's the only one who has done everything the right way.
Hey, Trill, you ever seen that episode of Real Husbands of Hollywood? You ever saw that show before with Kevin Hart? That shit used to be so funny. Like, you remember the episode where his assistant, bad stuff kept happening to him all that day. And when he got back to his car with his assistant, his assistant pulled Carrie Hilson. And then she like walked off. He's like, man, you just gonna let everybody shit on me? That's how I felt for Dev, bro, that day.
No,
like,
you know what?
Everybody shit on me. You know what I'm saying? They left him up there without Bill. Everybody else get these questions that are suited to make them look good. But then you asking the 2-division undisputed champ who moves up, you know, gets a 12-0 blank win. You act like Ryan Garcia is the only thing that ever happened in his career. That shit was super crazy.
Yeah, and like, you know, the fact that, listen, a cheat is a cheat. The fact is a cheat is a cheat. Like, it don't matter. Listen, that's like you trying to tell your broad, oh, I only cheated a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It was only one. It was only one goal. I swear down. It was. Yeah.
It was just
Take the L out of lover. Take the L out of lover.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't kiss her. You know what I'm saying? I halfway.
We just, you know, kind of.
It was 1/6 billionth of a kiss.
I promise I'm never going to see her again.
What was that?
I'm never going to see her again. I promise. 1 million.
That was a.
I saved it for later as well. I'm going to check it. But I can answer that. I can answer that easily in the sense of Ryan would probably be the worst opponent for most people, only because he has a social media backing of people that are not boxing fans at all. They're just trolls, bro. They're just these young youths that like go on the TikToks and then the trends. And
I understood the casuals because I understand the kids that I know that I mentioned I be around. They were thinking that this kid had a belt already. Him and Tank were fighting for the 135-pound belt. I had to tell them about Kevin. I had to tell them that he had all the belts. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the thing, like they like what disgust me a lot. And like I've had it in the comments section, like Remy, we all seen where like this kid blatantly disrespected boxing, bro. People, and I've seen it like myself, and I like yourselves have explained it to them, like, bro, he took performance enhancing drugs, no contest. Devin is actually gone, you know, he's fought for this, and but like he, you know, and it's like, I don't care. I don't care that this guy has done the wrong thing. I don't care.
Like it's like schoolyard vibe about this shit.
It is, bro. Like people are choosing to be retarded, right? And I don't understand. Like it.
Ricco, I can explain the American perspective from you, and I'm sure Trill is going to know exactly what I'm talking about.
But do you know what it is? Devin Haney came over here, trained at the Peacock Gym, Padre. He trained at the Peacock Gym. Bro was celebrated. I met his father like before the Ring Awards. Shout out to my uncle Bill Haney, and that's my uncle. That's the family right
Bill
there.
Said the British fans are the realists. Bill said.
Shout out to Uncle Bill. Literally, like this, like you. It's sad to see, bro. It's sad to see that a young man such as him who has done so much and things or whatever like that, because they'll bring up the comment where Devin said, "Oh, I won't let a white boy beat me." I mean, yes, that's a stupid thing to say. It's almost as stupid as it's almost.
He said it years ago and has apologized for it. So
let me. All right. So,
and y'all gotta understand, like, yo, when people like these guys control too. He's not saying it like him. He's taking the words from somebody else. When B-Hop said it, that's all he was doing. He was trolling the same way that everybody trolls him. He was trolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all guys got to stop with this stuff.
And then Trill, you know the context of that too. Like, you would have to be American to know what he was referring to too. Like, to be honest, like, and I'm saying in a general broad sense, like, it's overstood amongst guys. It's overstood amongst guys that are in it. Like, bro, white American guys aren't the best athletes.
White American. That's who he meant.
White American specifically.
Khalib Rahim Plant.
And you got a shitload of white people taking offense. It's got nothing to do with them.
Yeah, it was a stereotype. And again, like Trill said, he was literally, it was in
jest. Banter. It's in jest and it's in banter, and it's basically calling back a moment within boxing. And the thing is that but
the context of shit like the banana thing, it's nowhere near similar like that.
But this is what I'm trying to explain, is that I understand everything you guys said, and most people do anyway. But like, because Ryan has this fan base, it doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter what he says. Like, I've heard him say horrible things about George Floyd, and he has not apologized to that man's family. Man, I will never interview Ryan Garcia. Yeah, I won't. Like, I just can't. You know, I can't. But he and he can go up there at that press conference say,
and I'd ask him these questions.
No, that's absolutely fair enough, Padre, and I know that you would because you're an assassin out here. Sorry, was it? Yeah. So, but in essence,
that's what he needs, though, Mr. Neutral. That's what he needs. Everybody gets around this kid, and they weasel around this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's so much about weaseling around it.
Did you see that?
No, because whoever interviews him wants to be relevant.
Yeah, he was talking
let me
to
explain.
Ryan like Ryan was once undisputed champion at 135. That's the respect they was giving to Ryan. That's what I mean.
But this is the thing.
Around him like he's that guy, and he's not that guy. He hasn't even
that tour he went on.
But true.
He went on a whole tour. He met Deion Sanders, Trill. He met Wayne.
But he's within the celebrity culture within America. And the fact of the matter is, because he's within the celebrity culture in America, those celebrities and their fan bases and their stuff that don't know about boxing will think that Ryan is this super boxing king, all of that type of stuff, and just back him without knowing anything.
Listen, the guys that are backing him on social media.
If I'm lying right now, you can say what I'm saying.
They're following every tweet of his. They're following every fucking movie he makes on Instagram.
We've all seen under the comment section. You'll say literally, bro. Ryan was on Peds. I don't care. No matter what. No, it was in the Peds. This is the thing.
Made no difference.
Yeah, but it's like. So if I have a cheat code in GTA 6 with a jet and everything like that doesn't make any difference with me destroying everybody else.
Yo, it's different, Ricco. I don't want to bring it to where it is the truth is. But I'm gonna tell you, all this is Turkey Al-Sheik's fault. No, let me explain.
I agree. I don't know how, but I agree.
And now I'm gonna show you why, Remy. I'm gonna show you why this is his fault. It's because at the end of the day, Turkey Al-Sheik has the money. He's the one funding everything. Like, you got to go after the person that's funding everything.
Yeah, but this predates Turkey.
What I'm saying, Ricco, let me
know about it. No, Ricco, don't do that. You know about.
You know what I'm saying?
Let him cook.
Funding it. Like when you go to when somebody's going against something, like they going to take down the thing, they go against the money. They go to the money first, and they take down the money first. You know what I'm saying? You know how this thing works, right? His whole approach with my money talks and the rest walks. That's the reason why this fight is on. If Turkey Al-Sheik was like, yo, I respect him as a man. I respect Devin as a man. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, the way that Turkey Al-Sheik moves, he moves like a bigot. He moves like a bigot with money. Now, I didn't even want to take it there. I didn't want to talk about this. I didn't want to take it there because
no, you have to. We have to. And you're quite right. He is a misogynistic bigot.
He's a bigot. He's a bigot with money. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? That way, even with bringing in Dana White.
Let's not even talk about women's boxing.
Bringing in Dana White. Bringing in how he's moving. Like, even how he's moving with, it's like he don't know the history. Things that was said by certain people. He don't care about any racist things that T.O. said. He don't care because it doesn't affect him. It only affects a certain type of people that he don't care about. Because he done mentioned it as far as how his disdain for certain types of fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talks about it like his money and that's what it's about. Like, I could pay them, they just shut up. You know, if Turkey Al-Sheik had any type of backbone and he was any type of real man or loved this sport, instead of being somebody who just wants to make his country look a certain way and take the rhetoric away from, and if he was a certain type of guy, he would have not especially after all the racist things that Ryan said, and supposed to be a man of the people. I want to give the people what he want. Then he would have been like, nah, I'm gonna hold him to a fire if he was a man of excellency. If he was a man of something, of substance.
Right. However, so
you let him T.O. go.
Speak on it.
Yeah, I'm just telling you, Ricco, I get it, man, that you want to, you know what I'm saying, you want some bread so bad, you do something strange for some change, but you got to admit that this guy doesn't care. He doesn't care about the people. We don't care about the black man. He don't care.
Trill, Ricco trying to get his brown paper bag.
Yeah. He like the Ricco, he already said it. Ricco already said he'll hold his hand and do one of the twerk moves with him. He said he'll jump up and down with him.
It's for free.
Ricco already said that. But it's all right. Just because, listen, Turkey out of Sheik, I'm gonna tell you right now, yo, and you and Remy, you already know this. You know, it's always this one person in the hood. There's nothing worse than I want to say a BAN with money, but I want to say a sucker with money. There's nothing worse than a sucker with money, and that's what Turkey out of Sheik is. He's a sucker with money. And yeah, we're gonna act like we cool with him, like we used to do it with the kid that had the cool games and stuff. And we used to go over his house and play the games because he had
the fat kid where had all the money in school. See, you want a bar of chocolate? Right, there you go, son.
He was a lame. We just went
no
over
belly, no mates.
Genesis games.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
That's the only reason why we went over there. And that's why Turkey out of Sheik, he's a lame with money. And the reason why people going over there because he got the nice games. He got the nice games. Once he
listen. Billionaires don't have friends. They have to buy them.
Exactly. He has to buy it. Like now he got to the point where I was mad at Saul. I was like, I said, he must have got the bag. You called him uncle.
He fucked everything up.
You called him uncle.
Fucked everything up.
Yeah. Because you went over there and took that 600 mil. That's fine. You took that 600 mil just to you know what I'm saying? How was it? That was crazy, man. I don't know. To me, Turkey out of Sheik, all Turkey out of Sheik to me is a sucker with money, man.
And I want to touch on what you said about tapping Dana White in. Like, Ricco, not only did we tell you months ago that all of this was leading up to, because Ricco, I've been waiting to get your ass. I've been waiting for worse stuff to happen first. I've been waiting to have like 10 solid instances so I can look Ricco.
And the Dana White thing, him bringing in Dana White was a spit in all the other promoters' faces.
So look, Trill, peep the lay of the land, and I feel like it's such small things, apparent, evident things where you're like, okay, Eddie isn't 1,000% in with him on everything he's doing now. What about Frank? Frank isn't really talking like that. Frank kind of needs him, to be quite honest. But, Frank kind of, it makes sense for Frank to stay with Turkey. Oscar, Eddie, we all know Al, the only one who held his nuts in the first place. And everybody always wants to talk shit about Al. Al held his nuts and said, hey, we don't need y'all. The company that's dying said, we don't need y'all. Did y'all pay attention to that? The only company that is reported is failing on a daily basis is the only one who said, no, our star fighter kind of doesn't need to go over there. His gates are good. We're doing boxing business. We're not parading our fighters around for you to pick and pluck them and give Shiraz draws when he gets his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So, and let's look at that. What company does Adames usually fight for?
PBC.
I think, but hey, anyways, you lend us fighters. We talk shit about your marquee fighter. I'm talking about the week-long meme campaign Turkey went on, Tank Davis. Like, that shit was childish. You're a billionaire, bro. Why are you having a back and forth with a fighter from another company? You are really close to Doug Fisher now. You're with Ring. So now I'm connecting dots. Who are these guys who've always had, a vendetta with PBC? Vendetta, getting paid. Vendettas usually come from getting paid to have vendettas. Do you guys know what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
People getting paid to have vendettas with promotional companies that
monopolize
A-sides.
You mean like with I don't know, because you're talking about the Hamza Shiraz stuff and Adamas.
What I'm saying is, Ricco, when PBC does, practices that have happened in boxing for the past 20 plus years, 30 plus years, it's a problem. But when Turkey comes and starts buying everything up, if Oscar De La Hoya wants to buy the Ring magazine and install shills who will disrespect other promotional companies on the basis that they're getting outworked and outmaneuvered, it's business. Why are the fans in the middle of the competition between Golden Boy and PBC? Why are race wars coming to this? Why are these things being incited, bro? You got to pay attention, bro. And I'm talking about what's going on our side of the pond, especially on the internet.
But you're saying like I hear what you're saying, but all of that stuff predated Turkey massively.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You have to know who you're dealing with, Ricco. So from what I've been told by, I'll even say one of my friends, Tay Jones, he's a part of Deontay Wilder's team, right? Y'all know Tay. Tay told me specifically that Turkey pays attention to everything on boxing Twitter. He was able to formulate whatever basic knowledge he has on boxing from the guys that he's been paying and getting on boxing Twitter and seeing what we're talking about. As in us.
That's a fact.
He was on Space today, Twitter. Stolen
things. You mean to tell me he got Doug Fisher right next to him? Right next to him. He probably is interacting with Steve Kim at some point, right?
Bro, I'll be honest with you. I've spoken to Turkey on Twitter.
So, do you think he has no idea what fans?
No, he has every idea. He's on there. He's on like that's actually him. Like for example, like when Eubank done the thing and Turkey posted that was actually bro, like typing it.
Yeah.
So, but this is the all right. So, I understand, and I think this is what, like I said before, Turkey is pretty much a kid in a candy store, innit? With like a bag of money, right?
Yeah.
Because there's pros and cons in which we are getting the fight that we want. Are we not getting the fights that we want?
Are you asking me?
Like we are? No, I'm asking the Pat. Like no. I'm saying like are we getting the fights? So because there's pros and cons.
What fights you getting? What fights are you getting specifically that you want?
Well, that's what I want to know from you guys. So, I mean, we've got Beterbiev Bivol. Usyk is undisputed.
Yeah.
We have the first heavyweight undisputed champion since Lennox Lewis.
Like this time, all this stuff would have happened, bro. Like I'm trying.
It would have happened anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to give this dude too much props. The only reason why it happened because at his place. You know what I'm saying? But I think that these things would have happened.
Yeah.
The only thing is he paid to have him over at his house, to change the narrative of how people see his people.
But is that not how like everything has been happening anyway? Because America,
this dude is
Ricco. We don't sports watch here, Ricco. Everybody knows that our government is fuck niggas, bro. Everyone knows it.
No.
Everyone knows it, bro. Everybody knows, bro. We're aware of it as American citizens. You know what I'm saying? And then even more so, bro. When you start basically letting the fans know that you're willing to strong on publications, that's when stuff gets really weird. When I see you going at a fighter, bro, how would it look if Bob Arum starts posting memes of Tank on his page?
Can I tell you something? First, like Bob Arum,
professional and really out of pocket.
Bob Arum is 100 years old. That's a terrible example to use. Firstly, Frank Warren. Frank Warren was the.
What do you mean he's 100 years? So what? He got people that's running his country. I mean, his company that can do silly stuff. Turkey out of sheet is running down here acting different since he got a new lease on life. Wasn't he about to die? So shouldn't he to talk with some type of respect? Because you believe in karma. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was wishing him well, giving praise to him and everything. All different colors. To me, he's a hurtful guy. Things that he's doing is very hurtful, Rico. Like, and to you probably can't see it because you're too busy ready to, you know what I'm saying, kiss that man for a bag. But I'm trying to tell you, the things that he's doing is very hurtful.
What?
The things that he's doing, these fights that he's putting on, those are hurtful. Let them guys
Like
go.
what?
And Trill, you
How-
know who's gonna hurt the
Listen, if he was
most?
a man
All
of
right,
any
okay,
type
hold
of
on.
integrity,
The fighters
listen,
are
let me
gonna
tell
get
you
hurt the
all right.
most.
if he was a man with any type of integrity, he would have made Teofimo Lopez and Ryan put out a public apology before having them do a fight. I'm just saying, forget everything you.
But they did. They did put out.
Disrespected the Muslim religion. Ryan actually disrespected the Muslim religion.
Exactly.
Directly. That's what's crazy to me.
Exactly.
That's what's crazy to me about that.
He don't care. This dude don't care. He don't care. He's just one of those. It's nothing worse than a lame with money. I keep telling you.
Hey, I'm going to be right back.
Yeah, but Don King wasn't Don King going to put on a fight during apartheid?
In South Africa.
Yeah.
Listen, if any, what'd you say?
Wasn't Don King going to put on a fight in South Africa?
Yeah, he did. And no, he did. He did in Africa.
No, not in South Africa. He didn't.
He was. Did he?
But he did in Africa.
He's not going to put one on in South Africa. Yeah,
No.
he put on Roman in the Jungle, but was he not going to put on a
never
fight in?
No, I don't know about that. I just know about he did one in Africa.
Fair enough. I thought that he was going to put. I thought he was going to put some during apartheid, and that's why
he approached two African countries, right? Do you remember? Oh, you mean an actor? There's an actor called David Hemmings, right? He was in Gladiator. He played one of the Romans, right? He and another Brit actually backed Don King for the Rumble in the Jungle and provided the bus money for Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. So they had approached two countries. One of them was, I can't remember if it was Nigeria, and the other one was Zaire.
It was South Africa.
The other one was Zaire. No, because they would never have touched an apartheid country in the 70s.
Sure he did. I don't know. Let me do some research. But anyway, I digress. But like, okay,
they ended up with Zaire, which is called Congo today, and in Kinshasa, and they actually. That event was cancelled due to Foreman getting injured in training, so they had to stay out there for a whole 6 weeks, to nearly 2 months, to make sure that event stayed. Now, that you get one pull out these days, and the whole event's cancelled. You know what I mean? Back in them days, when they put an event on, they meant it, and they did everything they could to do it. But I've never heard of Don King ever trying to make a card in South Africa. If he did, then it was a big fuck you to the whiter party. I'll tell you that now.
My man Virtuoso said money speeds up the process. If not for Turkey, we wait longer for the fights we want. What's wrong with a little wait?
That's what I was going to say. He said boxing was broken. Boxing was never broken. Boxing was
shattered into pieces.
Boxing is delayed. There's delayed fights.
Look, this is my thing. Everybody who says that shit, bro, they're just regurgitating.
Evening, World Combat.
I'm not this echo chamber bullshit that all these gatekeepers been saying in boxing for years, because they had they were getting paid to try to create A-side, B-side boogeymans. They do this shit every year, bro, but nobody pays attention because everybody thinks they're fucking hardcore fans because they say, oh, I want to fight ASAP. Look, you are not a hardcore fan because you want to fight. That does not make you a hardcore fan. You thinking that the fighters and the business of boxing isn't supposed to meet, and all you do is sit and talk about boxing all day, that makes no sense to me. If you sit around talking about boxing all the time and you're still not aware and don't grasp and process and accept the fact that fights have to be built up to a certain point, then stop acting like you actually know what boxing is about outside of
but like, okay, but Remy, you say that though, like, so Pacquiao and Mayweather was built up until
No, before you go in there, we want to still talk about this. Rico, I have a concern. You know.
Why is it me? Like I'm just literally asking questions. No. Actually, no. Wait, I've actually let you. Literally, I've let you go.
You know what my concern is with you, Ricco? It's because you can't have one without the other. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Ricco. The reason why I'm saying this is because I sat here with you. You sat here almost in tears. You gave a beautiful speech here. You gave a beautiful speech on Ryan Garcia. And this and that. And Rick, you sat here, you had me feeling like I wasn't the darker one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The way you came out here, the way you were speaking about Ryan, you know what I'm saying? I was like, who is this Malcolm X here over here? You know what I'm saying? The way you was going, you was like, and I refuse to watch any fight. I refuse to interview, but you're coming here and you're sitting up for a guy that is paying him bread. Ricco, you can't have, you better stop it right now, Ricco. You know Nana's watching. You got family. You got everybody watching while you doing this right now, Ricco.
Denounce him, Ricco, right now.
You got the fam watching this, Ricco. And you're sitting there saying, it's okay for Turkey to give him bread, but I'm not going to give him bread. And I'm not going to give him no energy, but Turkey can do it. What are you saying, Ricco?
And Trill, you just cook. Why is it only okay when they make money if Turkey is giving it to them? Why they can't make your money in a way that's more suitable for them? Why they can't make your money with the long term of them not having to be.
All right, wait, hang on. Can you pick an argument, please? Okay, right. In terms of Turkey,
hold your man accountable.
What do you mean? So it's okay
to employ racists, but you ain't gonna interview the racists. But it's okay to employ the racists and give them money and give them a livelihood. You know what I'm saying? But no interview for me.
Hang on.
Shout out Turkey
Ricco, that's your man's, Ricco. That's your man.
Shout out Turkey out of sheep.
No, wait, hold on. Honestly, you're saying he did there were public apologies. My issue is that the apologies were shit.
And you was okay with it. You and Turkey is okay with it.
I can't. Okay, all right. You just go.
Turkey's okay with it. You're okay.
And then once you're all done, then I'll come back in and then I'll explain myself. So go on.
Ricco, if Turkey's okay with it, you're okay with it. You cannot say nothing bad about Ryan Garcia ever again. You got to go. Matter of fact,
how is that? How can I not say
right now? I'm going to get you a Ryan Garcia shirt. I'm going on Amazon.
I'm not wearing it.
Better wear it, and they're gonna have.
I'll send you an interesting video. Actually,
I'm gonna have Turkey Al-Sheikh on the shirt with Ryan. So you definitely gotta wear it.
I'll cut it. I'll cut out. I mean, I've got a shirt guy here, bro. Anyway, yeah, do that. Send me. I'll put the turkey thing in the front. It might cost me more to sort that. Okay, cool. All right. So, I mean, you're all questioning me in terms of integrity and Turkey, and I'm not gonna lie. I do value Turkey's presence in boxing because I believe, and I'm of the opinion, like many others, that he did save boxing, Remy. And Trill.
Oh, no, that's fucking bullshit. He's a cunt. He's a
my
fucking
opinion.
idiot.
That's what you think, but I believe that's my opinion. And I also, not only do I believe that he has contributed majorly in boxing, I believe that he is still yet to contribute even more to boxing because you man can say all of this, and yeah, it sounds really anti-hero and entertaining, but you're all going to watch the cards. So no one's going to watch that card. None of you are going to watch that.
I watch sanctioned fights put on.
You're going to just choose which one.
The major sanctioning bodies.
It was you. No. Here's the thing. Let's
one at a time. Trill, you go first.
I'm gonna wheel it in because Ricco, you're posing this question on us. We never made those statements that you made. You the one that made those statements, Ricco. You the one that made these statements about Ryan, and your man is backing him. So you got to bring that fire to your man. Like, yo, Turkey out shit.
Hang on. I mean,
bring the fire to your man. Ricco, don't talk to us. Why are you talking to us for? We never made these claims like you did.
Oh, you know what, bro? All right, Turkey,
Rico
if you're
X,
watching this,
He's subsidizing racism, just in a sense.
yeah.
In a sense.
what did you say? What did you say?
And Rico
Say that,
X,
say
Rico
that
X,
shit again.
Rico X, just on this platform.
Rico X.
Rico X, you just said on this platform that you would never interview right. You know what I'm saying?
Trill, you've just destroyed me there. That's brilliant.
You know, am I lying, the classy one? Did he say
No, you are spot on.
I said, but I wouldn't.
Rico, come on,
Yeah.
Rico.
Come on.
No, man, it's not Rico, this, or whatever,
Look,
bro. No.
At least
Let me wait, because no. I let you all now. Wait, hang
It's
on.
the lies. I can't stand the lies from him.
And that's what it is, Mr. Neutral. I've been saying this long time for a long time.
It's the lies.
Rico got a check from Turkey Al Sheik, and he's been acting different.
I've not. Can you see where I am right now? Oh, it's not a bunk.
It's in the post.
This is not a bunk. I'm in the hood right now, bro. I'm in the hood right now. I'm doing hood shit right now. Nobody can see what I'm doing. I'm doing hood shit.
Yeah, that's because you use your money wildly. You don't know how to spend your money the right way, Rico. But I've been saying, I exposed him a year ago. I exposed Rico a year ago when I said that he got that bag. You know what I'm saying? I was on his neck. You know what I'm saying?
That's how he linked up with Connor at that EDM concert. That's where he put that bread on. He funded him and Connor Benn EDM trips.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. That tied in lovely. That just done a complete circle and tied in beautifully that from the start.
Turkey, like aside from the stuff he's done in boxing, right, bro? Like,
sorry, I'm still buffering.
Ricco, you had, I want to answer your question. You said, because I
love questions, I love answers.
You said, did he? Basically, you're asking, did he improve boxing, and did we want those fights that he gave us? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like,
please, for fuck's sake.
My want for Bivol Beterbiev got kind of marginal at that point. Not because I didn't want to see the fight, but because
because you were supporting his baby mom.
No,
that's what you were doing.
Old. Beterbiev had gotten older, and it was getting to the point where all these like random ass roadblocks kind of made you lose interest in the fight to the point where I didn't even hear people asking for that fight like that until Turkey brought it back to our consciousness. Kind of the same thing.
Put it back to our consciousness, bro. They have to unify at some point. Really,
that's what we all wanted from jump. But you had B-Ball doing things like, B-Ball.
So hang on a minute. I used to hear you man talk nice about Turks, bro. I used to hear this. Oh, thank Turk, this, whatever. And now, bro. Okay, all right. So I hear that. So
man's moving shady right now, Ricco.
Yeah,
this team.
You're all moving shady, bro. I can't even defend myself out here, bro. I'm dying. I'm dying on. I don't know what hill. I still don't understand what hill I'm dying on.
It's a small one. It's a small one. Move of it. The thing is, though, we were sold the idea months and months ago that Turkey Al Sheikh wanted to create a league, right? We saw that Dana White went to Riyadh and they met and all the rest of it. The writing was on the wall that this league fascination concept that they had was going to take off, and that was it. It was going to change boxing, and even went to the point of falling out with sanctioning bodies, that the four traditional sanctioning bodies that we have now, and creating this division between Ring Magazine and the four sanctioning bodies. And now for Turkey and Dana White to turn around and say, well, it may not be a league system now. We will still recognize the four sanctioning bodies, and our cards will include those fights. So in other words, it was never going to be a league system. Lie, right? it's just a way of bringing Dana White into boxing that was never going to happen. Lie, right? It was just another. What's the term for it? It's like political.
Lie.
Pulling the wool over your eyes by. Anyone remember me saying sometime last year that Turkey Al Sheikh is spoiling the fans with all these fights, right? One week after another through DAZN.
So you do agree that
he was. I agree that he's brought broadcasters together, right? DAZN, and he's brought promotion companies together that because of money, we get the fights quicker. I don't mind that, but when he starts to think that he can start dictating what goes on in the broader sense of boxing, not just his little world that he's creating for Neom 2030 in Saudi Arabia, the writing was on the wall for me back then. When he was interested and people were saying, "Oh, I don't think he's going to stay in this boxing long," and what's going to happen to boxing when he leaves? And I'm saying, no, this guy is in it for the long run. And the proof in the pudding is when he bought the Ring magazine and he bought
Jabber, right?
Jab, yeah, the other one, right?
I just see that he learned from Uncle Al, man, because Al Heyman, I remember when he tried to do the PBC belt and tournament, everybody complained in the sense that it was never legitimate because of the history behind the belt. Turkey said, okay, well, let me get this belt and let me legitimize it.
He's looking at this on a grander scale, Ricco. He, in his mind, that the bullshit that Dana White has been telling him about UFC and how they're going to bring that into boxing, he's bought it. As Trill said, he's a sucker with money who listens to any Tom, Dick, and Harry who's in combat sports and goes,
would you not agree?
Do you think that's a good idea? Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's a few million quid, I'll back it. Dana White is going to be no different from Golden Boy, from Top Rank, from PBC in America. He's just going to be another promoter.
Neutral, I disagree.
Oh, would you not?
I disagree, Neutral. I think he will be worse than Golden Boy.
I'm just saying, he's just going to be another promoter.
Remy, you said it with your chest as well, bro. You have the audacity to all them jokes there. You're a funny guy, bro. Welcome back.
We don't want Dana Suge White in boxing, okay? We don't want Dana Suge White in boxing, okay? At all.
Shout out.
I don't want a bald white American fucking Republican who beats his woman up in a nightclub to have anything to do with boxing. And I'm a bald white Scotsman.
And that's what's power to the people, man.
Listen, this is how when I first
guys, we have a guest coming through.
Sheet, you know what I'm saying?
Really quick. Bald American white man Republican, threat level red. Threat level red. Threat level red.
They're the worst kind. Worst kind.
Like, I look at this whole thing when I first seen Turkey Al Sheikh, man, I was like, I was skeptical. If you remember, I was really skeptical. I started warming up to him when I found out he had cancer. Right?
Combat. To be on the panel, you have to show your camera. Sorry, Combat. This is a universal rule for everybody, bro. But we love you, Combat. Big up to you, my brother. Sorry, Trill,
we don't care how ugly you are, mate. It doesn't matter.
I don't even have a camera connected right now.
All right, we'll let you off.
I mean, do I have some? Is there a Cash App somewhere where I can give you a $2 donation for no camera? Or what?
I mean, yeah, no, you don't need to see that, bro. You're good, Combat. We know.
In fact, it's underneath. Like. It's underneath. Just the $. You can just make
You're good. You're good, my brother. Thank you so much for coming through. All right, Combat's the only one because I know what Combat looks like, so we can let him on. Go on, Trill dollar bill. Sorry.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, about Turkey Al Freak.
You mean Turkey Al Diddy?
Turkey Al fraud.
The thoughts and opinions of all the panelists here
Look,
across the way.
I was warming up. I
here.
like the idea of the five. Listen, I was warming up to the idea, but I was always hard on Turkey Al-Sheikh, especially how he came through. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know how hard we was on Eddie. You know what I'm saying? And
Mushroom USA.
He came through worse, saying everybody didn't know nothing about boxing, how he knew boxing better than everybody else. He came through very arrogant, worse than how Eddie came through. So, I wasn't too high on him in the first place until, we got the information about the cancer and we did the whole, thing for him. I felt bad. And I was starting to warm up to Turkey Al-Sheikh. But then he put your man Ryan and Teofimo Lopez on the card and brought in your man Dana White and brought back all these old feelings that I had for him.
You're really sticking this on me. You so-and-so.
You did it. You did this, Rico.
I'll say something about Turkey right quick.
I just want you guys to watch every other episode where he blames me for like the comments and like bad weather.
Rico, you are the original Turkey.
Can I insert something about this Turkey?
Can you? All right, lads. Okay, parliamentary procedure. Wait, parliamentary procedure. Wait, let me put myself in the center of this thing. Parliamentary procedure right now. All right, Combat, I'm so sorry you've had to witness this blasphemy from all of these haters around me, bro, for like the past half an hour. Boy.
Come on.
Okay. Combat, please, as our guest, please, Combat, please, you had something to say, please say it, because these man, go on, please.
I'm wondering, seriously, why so many people are mad at Turkey Al-Sheikh. He has sense of he has no sense of power. Look, he has no sense of power over here in the US to us. You know what I'm saying? He suggested that he wanted to do business with Dana White, and you should have known there was going to be some type of link up when you seen him over there at the UFC fight card, just like President Trump. You know what I'm saying? Dana does his own thing, and people need to understand Dana started off in boxing. He didn't start off in mixed martial arts.
Come up here, Combat. You can replace Trill. Come up here.
He started off in boxing, so people coming over here saying that he don't know anything about boxing and everything. No, he started off. He actually
I didn't say he doesn't know anything. I say I just don't want him in boxing.
Oh no, this is nothing directed at you, Neutral. I'm just saying in general what the fans are saying.
I'm directing it, but you carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, he started off in boxing. He used to carry Mayweather's bags, to be honest. So he's not new to this. It's just his baby was the UFC starting off.
Why didn't he start in boxing then?
The Fertitta, because
he was running a country.
Who you talking about? Dana White?
We're talking about Dane. Oh no,
we're talking about Dana White.
About Tux.
Dana White didn't have the money.
Still on Turkey. You still?
He didn't have the money.
He's fascinated with Turkey, isn't he?
The Fertitta brothers asked Dana White to come join them and be a president. That's what they did. They brought Dana White along with them, and he wasn't no real big figure at all. He just ended up growing with the company, and they say, okay, there's no way you're going anywhere. We're going to pay you what you want. And the rest is history with Dana White becoming the president and the household name to the UFC. So they pretty much dissolved the neighboring promotions in mixed martial arts. They're not going to be able to do that with boxing.
WEC, Pride, Strike
Force. And not only that, people were saying like, okay, it's no way that we can do a one championship per division. Okay, I get it. But when he dissolved WEC, Dana White allowed the champions of the WEC to come in their first fight and have a championship fight. So I don't think there is no way possible they can take over the entire boxing. It's impossible. But people need to understand the number of boxers. The number of boxers.
Yeah, because
he was challenging the very establishment, the very infrastructure of boxing.
What's the infrastructure, Neutral? What's the infrastructure?
It's your sanctioning bodies. It's the infrastructure of boxing in each country. It's your commissions and your sanctioning bodies.
I'm not going to lie. Padre, Maurizio put all of these. I'm sorry, but they've done it to themselves. They have. They diluted the sport. The WBA.
Sorry for them, though.
So
Remy, if you can let me finish a damn sentence, I can.
Why do you attack them?
What I'm trying to say, Padre, is that they've oversaturated their own bodies. How many the WBA almost lost the ability to earn money or even operate because they had so many belts? Did they not? So they're easily corruptible. Like, I know that the thing is how
Right.
many instances have we seen with the WBA, WBC, with all these sanctioned belts? Frank, for the reason why the WBO was even legitimized in 2004 is because Frank made all of his champions fight for that belt throughout all of the 90s coming up through there, thus legitimizing it. So he can literally call a mandatory just like that. Anthony Yard fought Kovalev in Russia. Can anybody name the guy that he fought for mandatory? So
Who?
the structure of the league, I understand it. Exactly. I don't even know.
There is
But
no
he
league.
fought Kovalev in Russia. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this is why he's been able to infiltrate and do everything the way that he's doing.
No,
There's no structure.
He's come
There's no
in
structure.
with a
Boxing is a-
concept. It's not the
I'm
first time a league has been,
Introduced,
a
right? But
concept.
nobody's ever had the capital and nobody has ever had.
But
so what
it's
he's done
not
is
going to work. It doesn't
Padre,
matter. The
A
concept.
league can work.
It
a league
cannot
can
work.
work, neutral.
It
Yes,
cannot
yes, it
work.
can. Yes,
It's
can I tell you
worked
why?
already.
Can I
It's
tell
worked
you? No,
already.
can I
though.
tell you
No,
why?
it
Can I
hasn't.
tell you why?
No, it hasn't.
Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? It's because money, right? Money. People talk shit about the
Yeah.
UFC and how Dana does his thing. All of their lowest ranked fighters that even come up,
Right.
yeah,
Tell me the
non-leagues or
competition
whatever.
Dana White
Let me
has.
finish. Let me finish.
Boxing's
so what I'm
got
saying
competition. MMA has not. This is the
yeah,
thing. This is the
but
difference. Dana White
but it does-
has got the whole world to himself, right? So he can give $100,000 to for a fight.
And neutral, you make a solid point, neutral, about competition. That you make a solid point. But what is the competition? What are they willing to put in? What's the skin in the game for the competition when this league start? What competition? Nobody else. Look, think about the previous years. Nobody was talking about starting a league. It was just the same old routine all the time.
A league system cannot work. It's been thought of. It's been calculated.
But Ricco just told you. Ricco just told you how it can work. It deals with capital, bro. It deals with capital. Everybody's not going to start a league.
How can you logistically move multi-divisionals in one season? Logistically move them. How?
Nobody's moving anything. Nobody's moving anything.
No, because the boxers still have to wait for cards, right? They still have to wait for these cards. And then, no, sorry, Ricco, I just need to finish this. The league system cannot work. You cannot logistically have boxers from all around the world converging on one league system within TKO. I believe they've cut out so many divisions. So what is it now? 11 divisions. So if you've got 10 boxers, 11 divisions, just to start off with, that's 110 boxes they've got logistically got to move to each date to card. That's flights, hotels, expenses. This does not work to get
it does.
people around the world to converge on one in a multi-fight, a multi-card session like this.
Isn't that how they do it already? They do it already over here.
No,
Hey,
Ricco, I'm gonna be right back, bro.
No problem, bro. No problem, bro. Right. So, and please let me finish, man, because I can easily debunk all of this.
Honestly.
Right. So, the simple fact that this league can work, gentlemen, is right. Let's go from the money. Yeah, first of all. So if you go on BoxRec, there's how many fighters, right, listed on BoxRec in the world? Yeah, per division, per fight, or whatever like that. So there's what, 300?
23,000 boxers worldwide professionals.
Okay, so right, so there's always going to be so in football you get a Premier League, you get a secondary league, so and so and so and so. Right. So the money for this particular league will involve all of the fighters. I'm assuming all of the fighters who would be highly ranked. Right. So that's fine, isn't it? Why would it not? Okay, so just walk with me. Just walk with me on this one. Just walk with me. So Dana White has proved that you can have a top 10 in each division
15.
for the simple fact, 15. For the simple fact, gentlemen, that it's already happening now with each sanctioning body because they already have 15. what's actually legitimizes it is the fact that you don't have to pay to be ranked, because somebody who is better than you, who isn't paying, won't be ranked, but you would be ranked. So that's not actually the legitimate rankings. Whereas in the ring, you don't have to pay to be on there; they put you on there, right? So that league will already legitimize itself from the simple fact that you don't have to pay to be ranked in there; they pay you to be in the league. Am I making sense? If I'm not, tell me.
Look, I've never been a person that was against. If you remember Boxing Bros, a long time ago when we used to do Boxing Bros, we always lobby for one champion, one face, one belt. We always said it was too many belts. You know, we were seeing them doing fights all other times, and it was for this type of belt, the silver belt, intercontinental belt. It was just way too many belts. So we always said that we was going to do the Boxing Bros belt, right? The BBB, you know what I'm saying? For one face, one name. So I was always for that. And I think Turkey Al-Sheikh was doing that when he bought the Ring magazine belt. So he figured all the great people that he had in the top 10 have him fight for his belt. That was the reason why he didn't want the WBC there, because now he just wants one fighter to fight for his belt, with his belt only matters, and that's the ring belt.
And now
that's a ring card, though. That's
but they backtrack now, WCS. They backtrack from that. It was all, yeah, you're all going to be fighting for the Ring magazine belt only. So where does the sanctioning body fighters fit into this league system? You know, especially the top 15.
Nowhere.
They're not going to be defending their titles over the TKO boxing promotion from the other sanctioning bodies. They're going to have their own belt in the TKO boxing promotion.
So Combat, let me ask you a question, yeah? And then actually this is for everybody. So why is it that people who pay to fight for the WBA, WBC, whatever, why would they, all right, I'm going to choose to pay to fight for these belts where I actually come through with the purses and the actual show and hang on. So with the purses and the show and blah, 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 when I'm actually being offered a contract to fight in this league where I don't have to pay anything, they pay me.
But you're still going to make more money with the sanctioning bodies.
How?
Because what level fighters are they getting and what are they paying them, Ricco? You just said they're not getting top 15 fighters, so what are they paying them?
We don't know if they're not getting top 15.
Peanuts. It's peanuts with a $1 million prize at the end of it to win the league.
But Padre, there's a
shit.
Go ahead.
So they're going to tie him up for 3-4 years in this league system to win, to be on $100,000 a fight, and we could win $1 million, but you got to beat everybody else. At the end of the day, this is a diluted system that we've already got. We've already got league systems. We got 4 sanctioning bodies with top 15 rankings. That's a league, isn't it?
If you look at what he's doing,
so what's he going to do that's any different? Zero, nada, fuck all. This is for C and D level fighters only, fighting for the Ring magazine, because the Ring magazine is going to be worth less than the IBO. Trust me.
But that's not true, because one, like all those 24, how many?
What level? You haven't answered my question. What level fighters are going to be fighting on this TKO?
Well, it will be the highest level of fighter, because let me tell you, in terms of the amateur system, Turkey is he not? Does he not have an amateur tournament with the WBC?
Amateur, right? You've just answered your question. You've just answered your own question. But amateurs
can you not
and youngsters,
see how?
That's all he's getting.
It's all about building up a fighter.
It's going to take years, my friend. It'll take years to build up fighters.
Oh, I'd rather have that than what we've had.
But don't be going around telling sanctioning bodies that they're no good and all the rest of it, when all you've got is a Ring magazine. It's a made up belt at the end of the day. It's a made up belt.
When you have to pay sanctioning bodies 3%. You pay sanctioned bodies 3%, but yet they still strip your belt and make you fight a mandatory. What exposure?
More money. It's worth more money. If you're a WBO champion, you're going to get more exposure than you are for being a TKO Ring magazine.
So why isn't
Jai Opataya? Look at what they did to Jai Opataya.
Well, what did they do?
Right,
they took his belt. They took his belt.
Strip, bro.
Who, the IBF?
Yes.
Yeah, because you didn't do a mandatory.
The mandatory was the guy he just beat.
That wasn't for the IBF.
Yes, it was. He beat Bradis, and he
So how
Bradis was mandated
did he
again.
get stripped?
Because they
Because
didn't
he
want him
wouldn't fight
fighting.
Bradis.
They didn't want him fighting on Riyadh season. It was something dealing
No.
with Riyadh season.
No,
When it
no.
came to
The
his
IBF
mandatory-
strip you. The
when it
only
came to his
reason the
mandatory
IBF
shot.
strip you is if you don't fight their
I
ordered
just have
mandatory.
breaking
There's no
news,
other
actually.
reason.
Canelo and Bud are going to be, I think it's officially announced, Canelo and Bud will be fighting on the TKO card.
Yeah, and as I said last week, they'll do
That's
a
two big,
great.
actually, no, that's two big
They'll
names
do
already.
a
So
massive inauguration card for this. They'll do a massive inauguration for TKO.
yeah,
But see, the
this is-
second, third,
Oh, guys.
fourth events, shite.
So
It'll
just
just
So
be
you
how
like,
how many premier cards do our promoters have over here? They're neutral today in US that we're putting on. What about across the pond? How many premier cards like February 22nd do we have on the annual calendar? We don't
brother,
have
that's-
those
these
huge cards,
cards
man.
are no. Don't throw that
question is-
argument at me.
Out of,
Because
out of
these
12
cards,
months.
these type of cards are 2 years old, right? With Turkey
but-
Al Sheikh. Don't. That's not a norm.
No,
Right?
no. How many cards can you see Riyadh season not on that map? Is the real question.
Well, it's not Riyadh season for a start, is it?
It's this is what I'm trying to say.
So you
Branding,
got to
Padre.
think Turkey
He's everywhere.
with
You can't.
Turkey with Riyadh
Yeah, but
season,
you can't-
then
yeah, but
think
what? I
Turkey
mean, you're
off
fighting
season
against-
with Ring Magazine.
but you're fighting
That's
against-
what you got to do.
You're fighting, right? But you're fighting against the tornado. Like you guys were saying, okay, like you know, he's paying Ryan and Tio and whatever like that.
Novelty
who are
acts.
obviously racist
Novelty
and
acts to
this and
sell
blah,
himself.
blah.
To sell to
However-
the Americans.
Well,
The
No,
Americans,
yeah.
but
the
Americans shouldn't
Americans
be
were
buying that,
starving.
right?
Hey, the American fighters over here was starving anyway. Neutral Tio was the one that was parading around talking about he's never made $1 million, took $1 million home. That's
Oh,
Tio's word.
Brother,
So he
Tio-
look, he fought
Tio
Lomachenko.
He
Hey,
could have had
Neutral,
two fights by now.
no, listen up, Neutral. He fought Lomachenko, the second pound for pound, number 2 pound for pound at the time on free TV. They've been starving for a long time, bro.
A long time, bro.
Because he wasn't
Long time.
PPV then, Tio.
No. You are
Now
talking
he's
about
PPV
someone
because of who?
in his
Because of who?
15th fight
No.
became
this is-
world champion, right? If they could have, you were talking about Lomachenko, the star power Lomachenko. You couldn't have thrown Lomachenko. Let's not put it all on Tio. Lomachenko was the 3-division champion at the time, unified at 135. Why couldn't you put it on pay-per-view? You just can't say it like Tio.
Excuse me.
And
Who's
his first
Lomachenko's
pay-per-view- his
promoter?
first pay-per-view
Who was
fight was against what,
Lomachenko's
Devin Haney?
promoter?
All of them was promoted by Top Rank.
Right. So how is you're saying it's Tio's fault when Tio?
I didn't
is
say it
top
was
ranked as
Tio's
well?
fault. I said how you saying it's
Because
Tio's fault.
No,
He signed a shit deal and
How is
complained
he?
about it.
Or how is
That's
it
why.
not Tio's fault when he's within top rank fight and he's supposed to be fighting another top ranked fighter, which can be made?
Lomachenko
like
was
that?
the A side. Lomachenko's the A side.
Yeah, because Tio thought he was the A side. Remember?
No,
But
Tio.
it doesn't matter
All
because it's
Tio
an
was
in-house
doing.
fight.
Yes,
It's
an
an in-house
in-house
fight,
fight,
so it doesn't
period.
matter.
So
Yeah,
pretty
so-
much, you can't get mad at Tio
it
for
could've
basically
been-
negotiating his pay.
You can't
You
even
know
get
what
mad
I'm
at
saying?
Turkey.
He's fighting a
even, bro.
top 2 pound for pound guy. He
And he's
should
putting them
negotiate.
all on the same card. This
Yeah.
would never happen. When do you think that Tio, Devin, and all of them would be on the same card together?
At that
Well,
time
because
too.
and even now, combat. So because you know, Trill said you know all the fights would have taken a bit of time.
I don't hate on eyes on the sport. What I do hate is the lies and the way it's been built up, sold to the boxing pundits around the world, and they've just took them for complete mugs. Pre-election manifestos from politicians. This reminds me of go completely back against the word.
And neutral.
against it.
Well, I'll respect neutral.
How's he going
No,
back against
I'll
his word?
respect neutral.
Because he
You-
said
you-
it's not illegal.
I'll respect
He's
neutral.
going to
What you're saying,
incorporate TKO cards onto the force sanctioning.
with all
body
respect,
cards.
neutral.
That's why.
No one be-
That's a bunch of rubbish.
on,
What
come
you're
on.
talking about, neutral. You know what I'm saying? That's a bunch of rubbish because you're
Don't
talking
you-
about
don't
lies.
You
You're talking
use
about
British
lies?
slang against
You talking
me.
about lies?
Use your own slang.
You're talking about lies.
Yeah.
If I use my own slang, you wouldn't understand it. So I'm just saying
Yeah,
rubbish so something you can understand.
I know every, you know.
And I'm just as old as you, so you don't dictate how I speak. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying-
I'm just
I'm
saying. I
saying-
said no disrespect. Did you not hear me
Wait,
say
wait,
no
wait,
You
disrespect?
cannot say
Combat.
rubbish to it.
I said no
Don't say rubbish
disrespect.
to it, Brett. don't say rubbish to a Brit because it sounds bad. It's delivered wrong, and it, to a Brit it's offensive.
I said that's
So
rubbish.
Say horse shit or it's bullshit, something like that.
No, horse shit in America sounds way worse than rubbish, bro. That's horse shit.
You don't say rubbish, you say garbage. You say trash.
No, over here, rubbish it separates itself from profanity and vulgarity. You know what I'm saying? You say rubbish, that's kind of polite. If you say horse shit, if you say horse shit, it's like vulgarity. It's like total disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. Hey, you cannot include lies.
Why?
And act like that doesn't happen in boxing. Boxing's been lying to fighters for decades, man. It's called corruption.
It's false promises.
Uncle Combat, before
false
he came here.
promises. We're a bit too clued up these days with all the information that's out there. You cannot come out and start bullshitting. You can't to sell a concept.
But Uncle Turks, man, Uncle Turks is giving us what we need out here.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
No,
so tell me who over here doing it.
No, because Trill was saying that I would do some strange for no, that's not true.
Okay,
all right, okay, Trill, you are eating dinner. Okay, can you eat your dinner?
Is desperate to break the American market, and he'll do anything.
Man, y'all act like it's Diddy parties going on over the Turkey Alley Sheik just because he's starting some new shit, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I'm just saying, why are they acting that way? Like talking about Turkey bending people over and shit. I'm like, man, maybe he just want to be a part of boxing.
This is what they were saying to me, Uncle Combat. That's what Trill was saying that to me, and Mr. Neutral was saying that to me, and Remy was saying that to me.
Anything he says, anything he does, no matter what, no matter if it's right or wrong, you're gonna go with it. That's what I said.
See, Trill, I'm all about splitting it down the middle. Like, I'm not anything he said. I don't agree with everything Turkey got going on. He's been known,
I respect that.
Influencing fights over there and shit, draws that shouldn't be draws and shit like that. But when I'm saying I've been around boxing so long over here in the U.S. that why are they mad? Why are people mad? Because you have three role players just getting it in: Dana, Khan, and Ali Sheik. Why you can be mad at them? I don't give a fuck. That none of them my president. None of them my Lord and Savior. I don't give a fuck if he has Ryan and Devin over there. And
it's the message, though,
Teofimo Lopez.
It's the message. If you're a drug cheat, you get. It doesn't matter. You get rewarded.
I'm not mad at Turkey.
That's both across the pond, across the world, in the U.S. It don't matter. Neutral.
No, literally, I'm not mad at Turkey. I gave Turkey Alley Sheik his props for putting on these fights. I'm not mad at Turkey.
Bro, the shorts on this episode are gonna be crazy.
I'm mad at Turkey Alley Sheik for allowing Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez to fight on that card. That's why I'm mad. Like, hold them to the fire. Make these guys do a public apology. You're the man right now. You got to you just set the bar for respect and all this other stuff. You can do this right now. That's
you know how I feel you on that. I respect that because he did mention Muslims, Ricco. He had a point. Now for blacks, I wouldn't say apologize over in somebody else's country for what you said about blacks. Okay, but for Muslims, I can understand how that can bleed into and conducive to the matter.
And he still accepted them. He turned the other.
He doesn't care. What did he say? I don't have to be friends with you to do business with you. That's what Turkey said. I don't have to be friends with you.
Said, bro.
Yeah,
I don't have to like you.
No.
I don't have to like you. No. Turkey said I don't have to like you to do business with you.
No, you are wrong.
He said I don't have to like you to turn the other cheek.
Correct.
I'll tell you why.
It's gonna have everybody
because if Ryan Garcia, well, it's not if he did. And I'll say it what he actually said. Fuck all Muslims, right? That was his tweet. So do you not think that the whole Muslim nation is going to be offended? Not just Turkey al-Sheikh, not the King of Saudi Arabia, not,
Yeah, but he's still in there.
So do you know what a terrorist look?
So
do you know what a terrorist list look like?
Turkey al-Sheikh would have had some pressure from certain political parties within his country.
Okay, first of all, Neutral, how did Ryan even get into Saudi?
He must have sweet talked his way into it.
Sweet talk, hell, you ain't sweet talking no Saudis to get in.
Oh, yes, you
That's
do.
crazy.
Oh, no, you're not.
Because he
I've
brings the
been
money
over to
for them.
Saudi, bro.
He
Bro,
brings the money.
Okay, there you
said
go.
It yourself. You
okay.
said it yourself.
Okay, there you go. He ain't sweet talking. They're looking at using him to bring money over there.
He sweet talked him and say, "I bring you $50 million."
Man, 50 million. That's Kleenex. That's your toilet seat. Man, they don't give a damn about no 50 million.
Yeah, yes, they do. Not when they're paying passes of $104 million to Alexander Usyk and $83 million to Tyson. Yes, $50 million does work.
Well, that's just your assuming number.
That's one boxer.
That's your assuming number.
He's putting on a card with 8 fights, 16 boxes.
You're assuming that might have been the ticket for Ryan Garcia to get in the country. That's low. That's low comparable to people that's wealthy as them.
It's called
wealthy,
money,
bro.
You said it yourself. You said
but
it.
What are they going to do with 50 million? Nothing. Then that's gas money. They could go buy a car, wasting on a car.
Mate, that's 50 million for one boxer bringing in revenue.
But you don't know that's number correct. That's just your assumption.
So his PPV value is not minimum $50 million.
Who, Ryan? Depending on where he's at.
Depends on who he fights.
He only had 2 good fights over here. That's Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney.
He's got 1.7 million PPV views in 2 fights. What are you talking about? Who else has got that over there?
Where was his fights at? You can tell me all the numbers all you want. What was his biggest fights at? Who did he fight?
Tank Davis
and Devin Haney, right?
Devin Haney, yeah, 550.
Okay, same people I just said, but you shut it down.
1.2 million.
Same people I just said, but you shut it down.
Yeah, but he could bring that money. Oh, see, this is what you're not getting. You're not getting the American boxers wealth transfer to Saudi when they fight over there, right?
Okay.
That money's gone from American industry. Your promoters, the venues, the people that get the concessions, the people that get employed. That money is away from American industry.
So you would agree Turkey Al-Sheikh understands what you're explaining, right? Yeah, so why would Ryan have to kiss ass if you understand that Turkey wants him over there anyway?
He would have had to have made an apology. Do you think the money's just enough?
Oh, hell no. You just said that Turkey wants him over there because he brings money. It's transferable.
There you go. But
which one is it?
No, it's sweet talking. Yeah, I'm very sorry, Turkey Al-Sheikh. I never meant it. But here's 50 million, what I can bring to you for a fight. Oh, yes, I'm all forgiven. You're all in. That's what's going on.
Well, we don't know if that's exactly what Ryan can do because... You know, look, just exclude the Muslim fan base. Just exclude the Muslim fan base, Neutral. We don't know every Muslim. You don't know every Muslim.
In the words of the great Don King, it's not what you deserve, it's what you can negotiate.
Nobody said this was a negotiation. You said yourself that the American fighters are transferable. Their worth is transferable, right? But then you turn around and say he had to kiss ass to go over there and get in the country.
I don't want to hear that Turkey Al-Sheikh was all this high moral fucking stuff, bringing boxing back to life and all that when he's no better than all the rest put together. So he's
bringing a different pulse. He's not bringing it back to life. He's just bringing a different pulse there.
I'd do a better job than Turkey. If I had the money he had, I'd do a far better job.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
You doubt it? Why?
I doubt it.
What does he know that I don't?
Because all of us is on the outside looking in right now.
What does he know that I don't, mate?
We're able to speak on it. What does he know? He's put on boxing cards already.
$5 billion. What could he?
But you haven't put on no boxing cards yet, Neutral.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You haven't put on any boxing cards. He has.
I can't have World Combat Sports on here anymore.
I didn't ask for your help. I don't need help. You haven't put no cards on. It's point blank. Period. You don't have no experience in the business.
All right, we talked about Turkey Al-Sheikh for a long
You have knowledge of the business, but you don't have experience in putting on fight cards in the business.
Really?
Okay, all right. Okay, guys, all right.
Let's talk about the fights, actually. So we talked enough about
Turkey had loads of experience of that before he come along, didn't he?
Let's talk about the fight itself. The first fight on the card.
What did he do? What did he do better than me? I'm sorry.
Turkey Al-Sheikh's a fucking poet.
Man, he's more than that.
He's a poet.
What you saying, Trill? What you saying, Trill?
World Combat Sport. Who do you got in that first fight? The first fight that kicks everything off. Teofimo Lopez. He got his title on the line against Arnold
Barbosa. Right?
Yes. Who do you got for that fight?
Look, I'm gonna be fair. Arnold Barbosa's been in the game, experience wise. He has more experience, number wise, I think, than T.O. But I'm going with T.O. The man's been unified at 135. He fought better competition like the Lomachenkos, the Camboses. You have to give Camboses a try, even though he's shitted on by many people. You know, Richard Comey beat him for a championship, legitimate. You got Josh Taylor in there. You know, Teofimo has better competition. And at one point in time, he was touted as the next best face of boxing before, you know, he took his downfall and started dogging out Top Rank, you know, in public. So I have Teofimo Lopez beating Barbosa.
That's a good one. What do you got? Mr. Neutral? Who you got in that fight?
Barbosa. Teofimo's best win was Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor was done twice for Jack Carroll. Barbosa just made Jack Carroll look stupid. He's going to make Teofimo look stupid. Too pressure. Teofimo's too inactive. Too inconsistent. You don't know what Teo you're going to get from one fight to the next. Barbosa will just take advantage of that. And yeah, too big, too strong, too fast. Points win.
I'm surprised you picked Josh Taylor as his best opponent because they were saying Josh was going through personal issues and drinking.
Josh was bigger than anyone Teofimo's ever faced.
I thought it was Lomachenko. I thought Lomachenko.
It was Lomachenko because Lomachenko was number 2 on the pound for pound there, Neutral.
Josh Taylor was undisputed super lightweight champion. What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about?
I mean, look, it's not what I'm talking about because we already know. We already know he was undisputed.
Shut up.
But he beat Jose Ramirez,
undisputed champion. You're comparing him to fucking Lomachenko. Get the fuck out of here.
No, what I'm trying to tell you, you was asked about who is his best opposition.
I told you, Josh Taylor.
Okay, and at that time, Josh Taylor wasn't the same Josh Taylor that fought Jose Ramirez for the undisputed. They say he had personal problems going on. He was drinking and he wasn't in fight camp the way he's supposed to. But he was undisputed, though.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I got my guy Barbosa winning. I believe him beating the true lineal champion in Jack Catterall. I believe he's the true lineal champion now. So yeah, 1,000,000%. Going with my guy Barbosa. And I think life is going with Barbosa. So yeah, definitely. Dollar bill.
How many lineal championships does Josh Taylor have? one less than T.O., right? Because T.O. has Josh Taylor's former lineal in his possession, right? Okay, I got it.
I mean, it depends where you store your lineal.
I'm just saying that's a deal, right? That's a conversation. That's a talking piece.
I mean, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
He has Josh Taylor's freaking lineal title.
No, he doesn't.
Devin and
yeah, he does.
Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez. I would like to get your input on this. World Combat Sports. In that fight, who do you got?
Jose being a former unified 140 pounder, and Devin beating Regis Prograis, who lost to Josh Taylor, you know, in the World Boxing Series. Man, it's just tough because I want to give Devin Haney credit for the undisputed. He beat Kambosos, but I don't know, man. A part of me saying it's 50-50 with this because Jose Ramirez is a legitimate opponent that gets they don't give him enough respect that he deserves. You know what I'm saying? You know, for being a unified champion at one point in time. But I don't know how Devin is going to be coming off the damage that he took from Ryan Garcia. I don't know. That's why I just can't say I have Devin Haney winning that fight. I just don't know if it changed him or not because we seen how Rolly got beat up and then he got beat up again.
Whoa.
You know,
Rolly is a pound for pound fighter.
No. Let's stay on topic. Okay. No, comedy.
No,
Enough comedy.
No, I swear to God,
Rolly is
somebody
the
said
worst. He is the worst recipient of a championship belt in the last century, bro.
That's not true.
Thanks to Tony Weeks, stopping Barbosa, robbed the man of his goddamn glory of beating Rolly. But anyway, I got a 50-50 fight there, Trill.
Okay, definitely. Mr. Neutral.
Yeah, same again, 50-50. Ramirez, ex-unified champion, only beaten by the undisputed champion, Josh Taylor. At that time, career super lightweight, moving up to, and this is the strange thing for me. I've said it before. This weight business at catch weight 143. I know both fighters are going up, but this will suit Ramirez more because he's bigger. He's 5'10". He's made weight at 140 for a long time. He's comfortable in that. Where Haney, for me, coming up from lightweight up to super light. He's only had 2 fights as super light, and now he's moving up to 143. I just find it. I can't gauge it. I can't gauge it really, really well. But what I do know about Ramirez is he's strong. He's fit for his age. He's 32 years of age. He's a pressure fighter. He's a southpaw. And again, Heaney does struggle with southpaws. So I've got to give Ramirez a measure of a chance here against an inactive Devin out for a year. He's obviously grown a bit because for me he looked a bit thin in the press conference. You can argue that he's fit. Yeah, I get that. But he still doesn't look right within himself to me. So on that basis, I'm going to say it's going to be a very, very close fight. It's going to be a hard fight for Devin because, I think Ramirez will push him the distance in this. So I'm expecting a majority decision in Devin's favor, but I think Ramirez will take him to the trenches.
Yeah, that's awesome. Last fight on the card is Ryan Garcia and Rolly Ramirez.
I mean,
left hook.
Man, come on, man. I don't see this going past 3 rounds.
I think okay.
Ryan Garcia all day, every day, regardless of what Ricco is over there sniffing on paint. You know what I'm saying? Light Sol cans. It ain't no way this Rolly is beating. There's no way Rolly is beating Ryan Garcia. Not today, tomorrow, or next week.
Ricco will argue that Rolly Romero was
my camera's on.
That Rolly was winning on the cards before he got stopped against Tank. I do expect this fight to actually go on quite a bit. There could be a championship round stoppage for me, because it's an interim, so it'll go the 12 rounds. So I can see a late stoppage. I can't see an early stoppage. I don't think Ryan starts fast enough, against Rolly like he did with Haney.
He started fast against Tank. That's why he got knocked down in the second round. He started real fast against Tank.
Yeah, well, I think
there was only a certain amount of food in his belly at that time.
Yeah,
he needed to use what he had in there.
He needed to get out of there quick, and he blew his gasket. He blew his gasket against Haney, and that's another thing with Ryan Garcia. I'm not convinced of his stamina levels. He allowed Haney to come back into the fight and almost take it off him. So even being knocked down numerous times,
even on drugs.
I'm not convinced that Ryan is going to. I think the longer the fight goes on, the more it's going to suit Rolly. But yeah, one would tend to think that Ryan Garcia should take this fight. But again, it's another close one. I think the matchmaking on this card is, if not unwanted, because of certain boxes, it is good matchmaking.
Turkey apparently matchmaked everything.
So you're going to jettison the damage that he took when he fought Barroso and when he fought Isak Cruz. I mean, he got mollywopped against Isaac Cruz. You don't think he's the greatest since he fought Tank?
Styles make fights. Isaac Cruz is a swarmer, throws windmills. You know, he makes it difficult for boxers to set the stances and get the game off. Rolly's
That's right.
not going to be fit. Rolly's not going to be facing a Barroso or an Isaac Cruz here. He's going to be facing a guy that likes to get that left hook off and his punches off accurately, and he picks his punches. He doesn't, go mad, swinging wildly. So he won't be facing that kind of fight from Ryan.
How much you think Ryan weighed at the presser there, Neutral, recently? Like what? Two what?
I think he definitely looks over 143. I think he looked more like 153. So I think he's still got a bit of way to go before he gets to the.
Man, he looked huge, man. I hope that weight cut don't take him out, but he looked huge, man. He looked out of shape, deconditioned. I mean, his shoulders look wide. You know, the Rolly a big dude. He looked big in there against Tank, but man, dude looked like he is not on par yet. Diet wise,
well, I mean, everybody looks bigger than Tank. To be fair, it's not really a comparison.
I'm saying he looked bigger than Ryan Garcia over there. Devin Haney had on Under Armour.
Well, that's a good thing
did
for me.
Look a little slim and black, but
I mean that tells me that Ryan's obviously off the drugs, which is great. I don't care what he comes in because it's a catch weight, so it's irrelevant to anything.
Ryan's fight's actually at 147. Right, at Romero. That's actually a welterweight.
Yeah, is that 143?
Evans was at and 140.
No, the 143 is what's his name? Yeah,
it's Devin and Ramirez. The 143. This is what I find strange. Ryan's actually fighting a welterweight. You know, Ryan fought Duarte at 143. Fought Haney at 143. I don't know if
he can make a weight. So, like, has he ever done that?
But of course he's made weight before. It's only these last couple of years he's struggling. He's another one. He's the same age as Devin Haney. And both of these guys are growing into men frames. And they're going to get bigger than lightweight. They can't keep going down to the same weight level for all these years.
They're not at lightweight and stuff anymore. Like, well, I mean, welterweight, that's good for Ryan.
Welterweight is the best weight for Ryan and Devin for me. Because they've both been struggling to make that super light, and back in the day, I think was it 136 Ryan fought Tank at? That's ridiculous.
What's wild? I don't understand why Devin is fighting 143 when he fought Regis. He ballooned up to 160. Like, why are you fighting at a catch weight?
This is the strange thing, and again, this rehydration business is going to surface again before this fight in Twitter. I'm pretty sure of it because where's this fight being held? New York.
Isn't it going to be in
Times Square?
In Times Square.
Yeah, it's going to be outside too.
So,
a big spectacle they plan.
Yeah. Now the rehydration thing is going to be an issue because I can't remember when it's going to be ratified. But this new what they call a gravity test, right? Which tests how much salt you've got in your body, right? And that tells you if you've been rehydrating properly or if you've been cheating, right? It's California State Athletic Commission. I've actually put forward the proposals that these gravity tests be done before fights. So it's actually it's part of a cheating test. So this 143 catch weight thing, I think it's because Devin wants to rehydrate properly, and not go to 147 and then having to, if he rehydrates heavy on that, he'll come in water heavy. So at 143, he can still rehydrate. I know it's only 4 pounds, but 4 pounds of water is quite a lot within a body. So he'll rehydrate as he normally does, and he'll still come in around the 155 mark for me.
I was going to say
160.
him and the forecast of this is supposed to be if they both win their fights, Devin and Ryan supposed to fight at 147. So that was a little puzzling to me as to why Devin is not willing to just fight at 147, you know, because that's where the fight's supposed to be next. If Devin and Ryan Garcia win their respective
so it's going to be
fights.
another brand new weight for Devin if he wins and fights the winner of that fight. So again, it's going to be new ground for Devin. I don't know what you think, Trill.
Yeah, I think it'll be very interesting, and we'll talk more about this actually on BanterNBoxing. We're gonna swing this over to BanterNBoxing. This has actually been a special episode, a long episode of Across the Way USA.
It's our longest episode to date.
2 hours,
two and a half hours.
Yeah. Fucking boxing talk. We're gonna swing it over to X to my co-host Ricco show, BanterNBoxing Radio, where he's gonna take over. It's much more that we need to talk about. We need to talk about this card. We need to talk about the next card that's going on. Actually, 12 a.m. in the morning for me is Nick Ball will be fighting, and then
Tonight.
Tonight.
Oh, okay.
Midnight. You know what I'm saying? Nick Ball will be fighting. And then we got the fights tomorrow where Ammo Williams, he'll be fighting. Edgar Berlanga makes his return.
Yeah.
Nick Ball's fighting tomorrow as well.
Nick Ball's fighting tomorrow.
And Amando Vargas, son of my guy, Fernando Vargas, the ferocious one. Like, yes, his son will be fighting tomorrow as well on the zone. So
big up Fernando.
Yes, I do. I got Armando. Yeah, Armando, he's fighting. So yeah, that's where we going. That's where it's going down. It's going down. So make sure that y'all go tune over to BanterNBoxing Radio. Shout out to World Combat Sports. Shout out to the classic one, Mr. Neutral. Shout out to Ricco Suave, the smooth one. It's me, the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Much love, much respect.
Thank you, everyone.
Before we go, Mr. Neutral, tell them where they can find you, the shows and stuff. Also, you Combat as well. And thank you guys so much. Remy, you can find Remy will probably be on Twitter. You can talk to him if you guys want to in a second. Mr. Neutral.
You can find this aggravating Scotsman on Twitter, Neutral's Corner, on YouTube. Mr. Neutral 68. So yeah, go on to BanterNBoxing, like and subscribe to iBoxingHub. All the guys here, fantastic. You know, I love coming on here, causing murder with all of the guests, and hopefully they'll have me back on doing the same thing to many others. But over to BanterNBoxing.
Thank you so much, everybody. Combat, tell the people where they can find you.
Your World Combat Sports. I mean, I don't have a set schedule, but it's always good to talk boxing with like-minded individuals. We're not always going to agree, but I don't care, man. That's just boxing. Get some thick skin. You feel me?
Yeah, that's my man.
You know, yeah, continue to
it's entertainment, baby. It's entertainment.
Yeah. Continue to support iBoxingHub, right? And
yes, iBoxingHub.
you know, BanterNBoxing, Ricco doing his thing as always. And yeah, let's go over to X right now and talk some more boxing. Shout out to Trill and Mr. Neutral. Peace.
Let's go.
Thank you guys so much. Take care.
Hell yeah, we gon' live it up. They drop the haters crazy, we gon' burn the clutch. And ball outrageous, we gon' double up. It's all for the fam, cause all we got is us. Real nigga can't step on them. Protect at all costs, put a vest on them.